Sound is now on. Thank you for that. Yes.
I think you'd have managed perfectly well without it.
We could have just used sign language.
Yeah.
As I was saying, this is not a sponsored playthrough video, so don't expect perfection today. And I'm a little out of breath because I've just been rushing up and downstairs to try and find a game for the people downstairs to play. But yes, AB is good. Thank you very much. I've also realised this microphone is not on yet, so I'm just going to turn that microphone on so that you can hear Kath. Otherwise, you won't be able to hear her. Oh, in fact, hang on a minute. The sound will be actually quite bad because the microphone system is not on. Right, hopefully, I'm going to turn that on. Yeah, the sound would have been quite bad because I don't know which microphones were being picked up, but hopefully the sound is now good. Let me know if the sound is okay, because it would have picked up the wrong microphone, and hopefully the sound is now okay. If the sound is okay, then that's great, and we'll crack on. So as I was saying, Covenant is one of the hot games that came out at Essen Spiel. We covered All Loy last week, which had the most votes amongst my Patreon supporters. This has got the second most votes. So basically what I'm doing is I am going through all of the new games that I brought back in an order as voted on by my Patreon supporters. So if you're one of my Patreon supporters, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your votes. And thank you very much for funding the channel, because this is effectively a day off work for me where I get to do videos for you. But now Kath's already played this game, was taught the game by somebody else, not me. I learned the game last night, so thank you very much to Mark, Sally and Chris for helping me learn the game last night, and we will try our best to get the rules as correct as we can. We are going to be doing a full teach at the start of this video because Pete's not played it before. And this is the kind of game where you need to do a full teach, I believe, before you play it, rather than one of my rolling teaches, because there are certain things like end of game scoring that if I don't tell you until the end, you'll be like, if I'd have known that, things would have been different. So we are going to do a full teach at the start. There is an alternative way to learn this game, and that is the Meeple University How to Play video. So Meeple University have done a sponsored How to Play video for the game, which I watched to help me learn how to play the game. If you're interested in just a pure How to Play video, then check that out. And if anybody's watching live and you notice that I do make any mistakes, please let me know. So the first thing we need to do, we've set up the board. Pick a player aid.
Oh.
This bit's a little weird, I'll be honest with you. And because this is not a sponsored playthrough video, I can be a bit honest with you. Because one of these has a star on it. And I don't think it tells you where the star is. But it's there. Now, I don't have the star. Who's got the star?
Oh, me.
You've got the star. So you're the first player.
Oh, okay.
So that's how you determine the first player, which is quite a cool way of doing it. It's just, I don't think the rulebook actually tells you exactly where. So we spent ages last night looking at these for the start. This is the first player marker. It never changes. So we're gonna put it off camera.
Okay.
Name tags. I haven't got the name tags on, unfortunately. I ran out of time beforehand. But we have Kath and we have Pete.
Hello.
And we have me. Yeah, if I get chance in the middle of the playthrough, I might put some name tags on. But no, I forgot to do that. So thematically, we're dwarves. I mean, essentially, this game could have had the Lord of the Rings license, but doesn't, because everything about it is all Moria. It's dwarves, there's orcs, there's goblins, there's trolls. We're excavating halls and we're doing all sorts of stuff. I class this currently as a heavy Euro. Some people might argue that it's a medium to heavy Euro, but certainly my first learning game of it was overwhelming. There was a lot going on.
Also, it's the same designer as Bitoku.
Same designer as Bitoku, Sabika, and Minefa, which is why it was very, very high on my list. Personally, after one game, I would say it's not as good as Bitoku and Minefa from a personal preference, but it's still good. It's still good. So, right. So the King of the Dwarves has issued an order to the houses of each of the dwarf clans. This is of the utmost urgency and importance that they take back Karak-sur-Khazar, the sacred mountain and the ancestral home of the dwarves since the first era of the Beard. For too long, dark lords have made it their own, and their creatures have defiled its halls, which once housed the noblest of all dwarves. This insult can no longer persist. The dwarves are returning to the mountain. So basically, we are running a dwarf clan. We've accepted the pact set out by King Thorjal to take back the ancestral home of the dwarves, which is this here. We're going to be playing the game over 3 rounds, which are called eras. And in each round of the game, starting with Kath, who is the start player, she will place one of her dwarves. So you start with 4 dwarves of level 1. Dwarves can level up over the course of the game. And you will place it onto one of your 4 tools. Now, these player boards are slightly different. We've dealt out these player boards at random. But each of us has 4 tools, one for each of the 4 actions in the game. And you'll place a dwarf onto the tool, and you'll carry out that action. And then that's the end of your turn, sort of. And then, Pete, you'll do one action, I'll do one action. We'll go round until we've all placed all 4 of our dwarves. Then what we do is we advance this marker to here, and we have a council, which is the flame icon, where basically you get to resolve anything that's there. So if you've got nothing there, you don't get to do anything. But if you have, you get to do all of those things. And then we have the first era's scoring tile. So the scoring tiles, I've got a preset for a bit of a zoom in, but I've got it turned 90 degrees, so I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, it's chopped off the bit on the edge, but that's fine. So there are scoring tiles in the game. Let me just get out. There's quite a lot of them. These are the scoring tiles. And some of them have 1 dot, some of them have 2 dots, some of them have 3 dots. You take one of each, then you shuffle them together and you put them on there. So I think, yeah, that's the 1 dot, that's the 2 dot, and that's the 3 dot. But it could have been that the 1 dot was at the top. Yeah, the order doesn't matter. Well, the order does matter, but it's random. So at the end of the first era, we're going to score this. Then we're going to play a second era, council, and then we score this and this. And then in the third era, we score this and this and this.
Right.
So this is really important because this is going to score 3 times. Now, we'll go through what each of these mean in a minute. I have no idea what they mean, but we will get to them soon. But essentially, that's how you're going to get lots of score. There's end of game scoring as well. And scoring, we need a score marker, don't we? Where are the score markers? I seem to have lost. Is it one of these?
One of these?
I think you use one of these. Yeah, so one of these is a score marker. So this goes on 5. And then you've got other tracks in the game,
Yes.
which you start on 0. So this is prestige, I remember that. This is the mining track. Can't remember what that one's called. What's that one called?
Over there.
Nope, can't remember what that one's
I think
called.
it's 3 and 1.
We'll get to it. So yeah, 1 on each of these 3 tracks and then 5 victory points. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. King's Favour? Could be King's Favour. So that's the overall flow of the game. So whenever you see this icon in the gold laurel, it is immediate points, and that's red, which means you lose points. But if you see the icon in the laurel with a black number, then it's immediate points. This is a red laurel, so that's end of game points.
Right.
So the end of game points on the board is actually just here. There's somewhere else as well. But most of it is during the game points. And the winning score last night, I think, was about 80. Something like that. I have no idea how you get over 100, because if you get over 100, you flip that over. And then if you get over 200, you get that over. But yeah, winning score was about 80. What was your winning score? Do you remember?
I was about here. 90-ish.
All right, okay.
95.
Court. Yeah, it could be the court. Right, so where to start? We've actually got some setup to do. We've dealt out 3 starting tiles, 3 tradition tiles at random from the tradition tiles, 3 objective 1s and 3 objective 2s. And after I've explained the rules, what's going to happen is Kath's going to pick any one of those tiles.
It's reversed to another.
Sorry, reverse to another. Pete, you're going to pick one of those tiles. No, me.
Yeah.
Me. I'm going to pick one of those tiles. And then you're going to pick one of those tiles. And then Kath. And it goes round and round and round and round until we've all got one of each. And then that tells you what resources you start with, what special ability you start with, and your objectives. Since we're talking about objectives, let's cover those now, because we're going to do something which is the opposite of what it says in the rulebook. The general consensus seems to be that it's much easier if you just keep them face up rather than put them face down. The rulebook says that once you've got your 2 objectives, you're supposed to put them face down. You can look at them at any time, and at the end of the game, if you've got 4 achievement points, you can score one of them.
Right.
And if you've got 8, you can score both of them. We found it's easier just to leave them face up, and if you've got 4 of them, 4 achievement points, you score one of them. If you've got 8, you score 2 of them. There's no real need to have them face down. But these are objectives which, as you can see, will get you points at the end of the game, but only if you've got 4 achievement points to score one of them, 8 achievement points to score another. And we'll come on to achievement points in a minute. So, let's go back to what you do on your turn. You take one of your dwarves and you will place it onto one of the 4 actions. You've got digging, you've got skirmishing, you've got building, and you've got transporting. Now, at the start of the game, all your dwarves are strength 1, so you will perform that action with 1 strength. But later in the game, as your dwarves get stronger, you can perform the action with 2 strength, or 3 or 4 or whatever. But there's also beer. So beer comes in 2 different tokens, 1s and 2s. Whenever you gain a beer, you can get a +1, or you can upgrade a +1 to a +2. Every time you use a dwarf, you may use 1 token. And you put it there, and for that turn only, that dwarf is 4 strength. So the maximum strength you can ever have in the game, I believe, is 6.
Okay.
You cannot use more than 1 beer token. So let's say, for example, that I decided to go there, use that. That beer is then spent. And I'm now performing that action with a strength of 3. So all of the actions get better the higher the strength of the action. And if we start going through the actions now, we'll start off with digging. So when you dig, you basically get a number of digging points which you spend on clearing rubble. So the rubble is here. There's 5 rubble tiles currently visible. This one costs 1, this one costs 1, this one costs 1, this one costs 1, this one costs 2. It's no better. It's just, if you want to clear, there might be one there that you really want. And if you want to clear all of them, you need 6 digging points, which you can get with a 4 strength dwarf with a +2 beer. So if I was to dig for 3, for example, I could take that one, and that one. And I instantly get the resources that's shown on the tile. So in that case, I would get 1 iron, I'd get another iron, and then I'd get 1 of anything. So you've got iron, emeralds, gold, and mithril. Mithril. Yeah, it's those little things there. Those then get discarded. They will slide down and refill at the end of your turn. But then what you do is you look at how many rubble tiles you removed to see what bonus you get. If you removed 1 or 2 tiles, if you took 1 to 2 rubble tiles, you would get 1 space on the mining track. So that icon there is the mining track.
Right.
If you cleared 3 or 4 rubble, you get 2 on the mining track. And if you cleared all 5 rubble, you'd get 3 on the mining track. However many rubble tiles you remove, you always get to excavate 1 new hole. So even if you just clear 1 rubble, you get a new hole.
Okay.
And if you get a new hole, you basically choose any face down tile which is adjacent to a face up tile, get the bonus that's printed on it, and flip it over.
Right.
And you're making space for new buildings to be built, but new monsters will appear as well.
Okay.
So, any questions about the digging action?
Oh.
All good?
That was good.
Right. Skirmishing. So the axe is skirmishing.
Yep.
This is where you fight monsters. So you can fight, you're not in a particular location on this map. You can fight any of the monsters anywhere. And what you do is you add up how many strength points you've got for your dwarf.
Yeah.
And it costs 1 to kill a goblin, 2 to kill an orc, 3 to kill a troll.
Nice.
Right? And you remove it from the board and you put it into your dungeon on your player board. Your dungeon is here. There is a limit to how many monsters you can keep in your dungeon, but it's only checked in the council phase.
Okay.
And you're going to get points for monsters in your dungeon, but each key can hold 1. Basically, it's a prison. You can hold 1 monster. So if I've got 4 monsters in here and we have a council phase, then 2 of them run away. They escape. So you fight the monsters, and then for each one, you get the rewards shown. So if you kill 1 goblin, you don't actually get anything.
Yep.
If you kill 2, you get 1 prestige,
Okay.
which is this track. Every orc that you kill is 1 prestige,
Yep.
and every troll that you kill is 2 prestige.
Right.
But then you have these reward dice. As long as you kill 1 of that monster at least, you get the result on the reward dice. So if you were to say you've got 4 strength, you could kill 2 goblins and an orc.
Mm.
You'd get, for killing 2 goblins, 1 prestige. You'd get 1 prestige for killing 1 orc, but then you'd get that and that. You wouldn't get this twice, even though you killed 2 goblins. And then you re-roll the dice. So it's a slightly different reward. And you can see here, if you really want to, you can see here what's on the faces of the dice.
Oh, right. Okay. Hmm.
So yeah, you fight the monsters, you remove the monsters from there, and you put them on your player board. Now, there is another reason why you want to remove monsters, is at the end of the game, every tile that you have presence on, if there's a monster there, you lose 2 points. And this is what Mark did last night. Mark lost about 18 points at the end of the game because he had monsters all over. Whereas I was clearing all of the monsters, so I didn't lose any points.
So if you have presence.
Presence.
Right.
We'll talk about presence right now because the third action to talk about is building.
Right.
So when you build, and I'll show you my playboard here, when you build, you get to do one of these build actions, depending on how much strength you've got. Now, you can always use a lower one if you really want to. But for 1 strength, you can build a house. For 2 strength, you can build a workshop, a gate, or a pillar. For 3 strength, you can build a house and a workshop, gate, or a pillar. For 4 strength, you can build a workshop and a gate or a pillar. For 5 strength, you can build a gate and a pillar. And for 6, you can build any 2 buildings. Now, at the start of the game, you've only got 2 houses and 2 workshops. Your other houses and workshops are here, and you will unlock these by placing a tile onto this space. So when you place a tile, for example, here, onto this space, you will unlock those, and they will go to here. At the start of the game, you cannot build any pillars or any gates because you don't have any.
Yeah.
But you get them from here by making deliveries. We'll talk about deliveries in a minute, but once you've made a certain amount of deliveries to one of these 3 spaces, you get your pillar. And when you make a deliveries to these 3 spaces, you get your gate. Once you've got them, you can then build them. So the building rules, and this is one of the things that we thought about the game, again, not a sponsored video, so I can be completely honest, is this bit needed to be a bit bigger because this is going to get very messy. So first of all, the houses and the workshops are what's called basic buildings, and they go on the tiles themselves. And if you look carefully, the tiles have got either 1 or 2 diamonds. That indicates how many basic buildings there can be on each of them. And even though this one can have 2, each player can only have 1. So I could be there with a house, and Kath could be there with a workshop, and then it's full. Right? And if the game was to end right now, we'd both lose 2 points because there's monsters on that tile. Once you've built a building onto a tile, and let's talk about the basic buildings first, you then look in your player aid for what benefit you get. So for the houses, it's really simple. You look at what is produced on the tile, and that's what you get. So if you build a house on an emerald space, you get either an emerald or an iron. I didn't realise that last night. I thought it was just an emerald. So you get an emerald or an iron. If you build it on a gold vein, you get gold. And if you build it on a mithril vein, you get mithril.
Right.
Workshops is completely different. Workshops don't generate you resources when you build them. If you build a workshop on an emerald vein, you get to forge a new tool. If you build it on a gold vein, you get to inlay a jewel. And if you build it on a mithril, you get to forge and inlay. We'll talk about these in a bit more later on. But basically, building a building onto the board gets you one of these bonuses.
Yep.
There's a comment in the chat, and I'm just going to check it. You don't get the die reward either for defeating just 1 goblin, don't you?
I did wonder that when you said that.
Okay.
But I wasn't going to correct you because I wasn't
No.
entirely sure.
Always correct me if you think I've said something wrong.
Well, I wasn't.
So the
entirely
chat
sure.
thinks I'm wrong and you think I'm wrong.
Well, I think it was next to that bit, but you can always check it.
I'm going to check it. Currently, we did learn it last night from the rule book. So let's just have a look. Thank you for that. And if we do make any other mistakes, please point them out. Skirmish. Goblins. This reward is only obtained once for each type of enemy, regardless of how many of that enemy were taken out. That's what it says.
Okay, so you're right.
I think I'm right. The reward is shown at the top side of the die, corresponding to the type of enemy that was defeated. This reward is only obtained once for each type of enemy, regardless of how many of that type of enemy were taken out.
Okay, perfect.
So-
That's fine. Yeah.
There we go. I think we got it right. Yeah, Graham has confirmed you do get the reward.
Yeah.
Excellent. Right.
So we didn't play that way. So
You didn't
so
play
we
it
made
that
that comment. So it's obviously a rule that
It is obviously something
Yeah.
that people misunderstand, and you'll go back to whoever taught you and tell them that they got it wrong. Right, so where was we? Basic buildings. Yeah, so when you build a basic building, you're going to get a reward.
Yep.
Right, pillars. So once you've got a pillar on your board, you can build it. Pillars go at the intersections of 3 revealed tiles. So they have to be revealed. And you cannot have 2 pillars next to each other. So if I build, for example, here, there cannot be one here or here. Well, in fact, there can't be one here anyway because this isn't revealed. Okay, now a pillar will activate all 3 tiles that it's on, which is why it's really powerful. But the bonus you get is this, and it's track movements. So a pillars get you track movements. So a pillar next to an emerald vein gets you mining movement, gold vein gets you prestige, and the mithril gets you the court.
Right.
So that's what pillars do.
But you get 3 of them.
You get 3 of them. Yeah,
you
when
want
you place a
3
pillar,
hexes.
you get 3 of them.
Yep.
Finally, gates. Gates are built, believe it or not, between 2 revealed tiles.
Yep.
Now, once a gate has been built next to a tile, and you can see this on the iconography on the playboard here, you can't have any other gate on this tile or this tile. So each tile can only have 1 gate on it.
Okay.
Right? But a gate, once it's there, will get you points immediately. So in that case, I've built a gate here. It's next to an emerald vein and a mithril vein.
Yep.
I get 4 points immediately just for building it.
And there's no interaction so you could have a pillar there and a gate next
Correct.
to it. No problem
Yes,
with that.
there is no interaction between the pillars and the gates. Right. Now, there's another reason why you want to be building pillars, gates, houses, and workshops, but we'll come on to that when we explain these in a bit. I think that's it for the building action. And that's why this bit, as I say, I feel this bit of the board could have been bigger. I mean, yeah, the whole game would have been made bigger, but it does get quite fiddly.
Yeah, you got 2 or 3 monsters plus 2 building.
Yeah. That's a rule that I'll mention now before I forget. There can only be 3 monsters per tile.
Right.
Because you can move monsters around.
Okay.
And I believe there can only ever be 3 per tile. Right. So that's building done. Don't think I've missed anything.
So would you move 2 in and bump 1 out? Or can you
No, I don't think you can move them in. So the final action to explain is transporting.
Yep.
So when you transport, you choose one of these 6 areas of the board. And then for every strength point you've got, you can transport 1 resource. So resources, you can only have 4 at the start of the game. You can get more than 4, but you have to immediately discard down.
Yep.
These can be unlocked over the course of the game to give you a maximum of 8 storage.
Okay.
But what you do is you get these resources and then you transport them from here
Yep.
into the various areas of the board. And you can see on the icons exactly what they want. Okay, and this is what the little carts are for. So for example, if I was to transport here with 2 strength, I could transport an emerald and a mithril, and I put little carts on there. Now, there's no immediate benefit for delivering 1 resource to there, because they want 2. But as soon as I deliver my second one, I have completed my deliveries to that area, and 2 things happen. I get my pillar, and I place one of my little tokens on one of these spaces and get the corresponding bonus. That's once I've delivered 2. Now, once I've delivered 2 to here, it's 1 to here, 2 to here, and 3 to here. Once I've delivered 2, I can't deliver to here again. I am not allowed to deliver to here again because I have fulfilled that delivery. But there is the King's Throne. So, the way that the King's Throne works is when you are delivering to one of these 6 areas, if you have more strength than is needed, any excess can be used to deliver to the King's Throne. So if I delivered there with 3 strength, I could put 2 on there and another 1 here. Right. But now that this has 2 in it, I can't deliver to there again. So I can't just go there again with 1 strength and say, oh, well, it's full, I'll now go here. So this is literally for spillover if you have excess when you are delivering to one of the areas.
But you could do that, say, over there and spill over again.
Yeah, so I could go here with 6 strength, deliver 1, and then put 5 in here.
On top of that one you've already put in there.
Yeah, if I really wanted to.
Okay.
Now, this area gets you absolutely nothing whatsoever until the end of the game.
Yeah.
And it's points for whoever's got the most, second most, and third most.
Yeah.
If it's tied, I believe it's whoever's delivered the mithril breaks the tie. And then the gold, and then the emeralds, and whatever. Something like that. So, does that make sense with the deliveries?
Yeah.
I believe you get victory points as well.
What's that?
You didn't play. So whenever you deliver to.
Oh, we didn't do that.
You get one bit. And whenever you did, because it's got the
We didn't do that at all. Okay, we played completely wrong last night. I should have won. I'm just kidding.
So you get more points for you get.
I didn't
immediate
realise
victory
that.
points.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we completely forgot that last night. I'll speak to Chris when he turns up later on. Well, there you go. Thank you, Kath.
And you
So
also
that's
get
it.
the pillar.
So
And
that's
thank
it.
you, chat, if
That's
you've
how you
been
got
shouting out.
95.
Yeah, there you go. The chat is shouting that you do get points.
And you get the item, the one you filled up.
Right, so you do get something for delivering things.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, it's right there.
With a little wheelbarrow.
With a little wheelbarrow. Right, okay. That's delivering. That's the 4 actions covered. Now, there is a 5th action in the game, which isn't visible yet, but might be visible later. Which is
Library book.
this one.
Yeah.
Which is reading, which is a little unusual, but basically it's a wildcard action.
Okay.
So if you do that, you can actually do any of the 4 actions. So until you get any more of these tools, you've got 4 actions available and you've got 4 dwarves. So you will be doing each of those actions once. However, there are various ways in the game that you can forge tools, which is this icon. So you can forge tools either there, if you explored this, there, which you explored this, which you can't do at the moment because these tiles are here and not here.
Yeah.
But there's other ways you can forge tools as well, which is
Building a workshop.
building a workshop on an emerald vein will allow you to forge a tool,
And a refill, because you get 2.
and a mithril as well.
Mithril.
Yeah. But essentially, every time you get to resolve this icon, you get to forge a tool. So there's 4 tools available.
Yep.
Every one of them cost 1 iron and 1 of something else. Yeah. So 1 iron and an emerald, 1 iron and an emerald, 1 iron and an emerald, 1 iron and a mithril. And then you take it and you put it onto any one of these 8 slots on your player board.
Yep.
And that's going to do 2 things. 3 things. First of all, it's going to give you another action that you can do. Second, you're going to get the immediate bonus of the space, and we've all got slightly different ones. They're all very similar, but once you work them out. So if I put it on here, for example, I unlock those 2 buildings and I get 2 beers. And then I've got that action available to me. So that would go there, that would go there, that would go there. But there are 4 end of game scoring opportunities here. And these end of games, we've all got exactly the same, but they're in different positions.
Right.
And these will give you points based on the condition that's printed, multiplied by how many tools you have. So if you're going to really go for this, really a lot, you need to have 2 tools in here. And these can actually be worth quite a lot of points at the end of the game, from what we found. So let's go through these in order. Well, I say in order. I'll go through the order in which they're listed in the rulebook, which might not be the order in which they are on your player board. So first one is the N tool, which for me is this one. So this is 1 point for each different relic that I have, multiplied by the number of tools that I have. So these are relics. We haven't seen these yet, but relics come in different shapes and sizes. And the more relics I've got, the more points I'm going to get for the tools that I've got here. And just so you know, you're not going to fill all 8 of these. I filled 3 last night, and I think Mark filled 4.
Okay.
So you're not going to get all of these. You are going to be picking and choosing which ones are going to go where. So this one, every different relic you've got multiplied by the number of tools that you've got. Okay? Right. The next one we'll explain is the R rune. This is for each enemy that you have in your dungeon, multiplied by the number of tools that you have. So last night I had 6 enemies in my dungeon.
Yeah.
And I had 2 tools here. So that was 12 points at the end of the game.
But that has a max of 6, that one. You can't have more than 6. Can you have more?
I had a special ability that
Ooh.
allowed my keys to be better keys.
Oh, wow, that's good.
So I could have had 8.
Yes.
Well, no, actually, I could have had 12. I could have had 12 goblins in my
Nice.
dungeon
So
last
you
night.
doubled.
Which, yeah, could be crazy. Right. The T rune is districts. For each district where you have presence. Now, a district is a group of consecutive tiles of the same, contiguous tiles of the same colour. So that is a district, and that is a district. So if you build a house there, a house there, and a house there, that's still one district. Now, for all other purposes, the tiles are independent, but for this one, it is districts. So for each different district where you have at least one presence, and remember, a pillar gives you potentially presence in 3 districts.
Okay.
Multiplied by the number of tools. Right. And finally, yeah, the spin transitions are new. Apologies for that. I can change that in a minute. And finally, this one, the F rune, is for each pillar and gate that you have unlocked during the game. So when I say unlocked, I mean that you've removed from here. It doesn't have to be built on the board. If you've unlocked it and moved it to here, that still counts for the purposes of that.
Okay.
Okay? So, getting new tools is good, but they're quite hard to do. And they're quite expensive, but they get you all kinds of bonuses. Right. The next thing to talk about is inlays, which is these. So every time that you see this icon, this allows you to create an inlay. Basically, an inlay is like slotting a gem into a tool to make it better. So with the inlays, you can either have a silver one or a gold one, depending on the tool. So this tool, for example, this needs a gold one. So you can't put a silver one onto this. It needs a gold one. You get points immediately for doing it, but you have to pay the resources shown. So to have that one or that one is a mithril, that one or that one is a gold, that one or that one is an emerald. And what you do is you slot it in. So let's say I paid a gold to take this one. I get 2 points immediately, and I put that on there. Now, when you've got an inlay on a tool, it means you can resolve that either before or after you do the action. Now, some of the inlays actually affect the action. So I don't know what that one does. We'll look it up.
One up there.
I think it's probably, well, that's a different icon.
Okay. So
the inlays, I think, are explained. Where are they? Some of the things are explained in the rulebook. Some of the things are explained on the. All right, here we go. Deliver 1 resource to a monumental construction. It's just 1 delivery.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
So that is 1 delivery. That icon, it took us ages to find. But basically, the strength of the dwarf that you use for that action is +1.
Okay.
So it's a permanent beer on that action.
So you could, if you have that on your wheelbarrow action, you can go to 2 different areas. One with strength
Yes.
1 and one with whatever
Yeah,
your
exactly.
dwarf is.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a separate little mini action. I won't go through all of these, but whenever you want one, we can explain that in a little bit more. So based by inlaying a tool and then using that tool repeatedly over the course of the game, you're going to get lots of extra bonuses.
Okay.
So that's tools and inlays. Right, other things to talk about. These, which are...
The things that go here.
Yes, what they called?
Things.
Crowns? King's crowns?
Coins.
King's coins. King's coins. So you get a king's coin whenever you see this icon. And you take any of them, but some of them cost points.
Yeah.
So let's say I take this one because I don't want to spend any points. And you can slot it into any of them. You don't have to go left to right. When you slot it in, you immediately get the benefit printed below. In that case, that icon is increase the strength of a dwarf. That's how you increase the strength of your dwarfs, right?
Fists.
The ability printed on the coin will activate in the council.
Right.
So when you slot it, you get that, and in the council, you get that. So the more of these you've got, the better.
Yeah.
There is a rule to say that once all of these 6 are full, and if you do get another one, you can replace it, and you immediately get the bonus again.
Right.
But you can only do that when it's full.
Okay.
Check in the chat. If you get an inlay and put it on the tool you're currently using, you can activate it. Yes, good point. I will go back to that. If you are doing an action from a tool, and that action somehow allows you to get an inlay, then after the action has been completed, you can then use the inlay. So you can use an inlay before or after the action, and therefore you can use it afterwards. Right, let's talk about tradition tiles. So these are tradition tiles here. There are 4 of them available on offer, and you get one of the tradition tiles from the prestige track. It's a little weird that the prestige track's here and the tiles are over there, but that's kind of how the game is. So whenever you get to here, here, here. Oh, and you're going to start with one. You will start with a tradition tile. This allows you to take a tradition tile. Tradition tiles are generally special abilities that say when you do the thing on the left, you get the thing on the right hand side. And we can go through all of those when you get them, but you're going to start with a tradition tile. We'll explain all of those just before we do setup. And then over here, we have the relics. So we have loads of relics in the game. We got 4 of them dealt out here. And the icon for getting a relic is a treasure chest, which is what's printed on the back of here. And what I've done is I have put little marks on here because I think the board was, they missed printing the icon. That icon, the relic icon, should be on space 4, 9, and 15. Because when you get to that space, you get a relic. So when you get to space 4, you can have either that one or that one. When you get to space 9, you can have that one, or that one. And when you get to space 15, you can have any of them. Now, relics are a little weird. Relics kind of break the rules of the game. They are one-use things only. When you've used them, the rulebook says that you just turn them sideways to show that you've used them. But you can use them before or after your action.
Yep.
But you can only do once per round. And these break the rules on the inlays that if you get one in an action, you can't use it on the same turn as you get it. I don't know why that rule is a thing, but that's one of the rules I don't like in the game. Because it just seems a bit fiddly that there's a different rule for those than there is for those. Plus, if you get one of these in the last turn of the game, it means you can't use it. It seems odd. The only reason for the different images on these is for this here, which is for different relics.
Okay.
But otherwise, if you've got a relic, then before or after you've done your action, you can exhaust it to get the bonus that's printed on it. And they are one use only. So they are quite powerful. Right. Have a look at the game and decide and see if you can see anything that I haven't explained. Well, I have a glass of water. You can use a relic once per turn, not per round. Yes, once per turn. Yeah. Anything you've seen that I haven't explained?
So at the end of the turn, you turn it straight again, and you can do it.
No. You can only use one relic per turn.
Yeah.
And once a relic has been used, it can't be used again.
In the game.
In the game, at all.
And not the turn you get it.
And you can't use a relic on the turn that you get it.
Right. Okay. Yep.
And the reason you don't flip them face down is because you need to remember which ones you've got.
Right. Yep.
Right, shall we go through the starting tiles then?
Yeah.
So just as a reminder, what's going to happen before the game starts is I'm going to pick one of those, then you're going to pick one, Cass going to pick one. We're going to keep repeating that until all of us have one of those traditions, one of these starting tiles, one of those objectives, and one of these objectives. Right, well, the starting tiles are fairly obvious. You just get the resources that's printed on it. The traditions, if you can read out what number the tradition is, I will look them up. They're all explained in the book, which is good.
2. Do you want them in order? 2's that one.
Number 2. Right, number 2, each applies to a different tool. So whenever you assign a dwarf to transporting, they get an additional strength.
Okay.
So that's it.
11?
Well,
Yeah.
specifically when you assign them to the transport tool.
Yeah.
If you assign them to a book and then choose to transport, you don't get the +1. Right.
11.
11. Your dwarves only need 2 strength instead of 3 to defeat trolls.
Okay.
So normally it's 3 strength to defeat trolls, but they're good at killing trolls.
And 12.
I could try and work that out.
So during
the council,
Oh, you can put it up here.
you can transport one to there.
That's got that icon.
In each council phase, you may carry out a delivery to the king's throne in accordance with the normal rules.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, and the objectives. Can you work out what the objectives are?
Yeah.
So each one of those or those, you get 2 victory points.
End of the game. If
End of the game.
you've got 4 achievement stars. That's what I haven't explained yet, achievement stars. But
Okay.
go on, go through them.
If you have a key, for each key you have 2.
Yep, and you've got 2 keys to start with.
Okay. And here, this is an inlay.
Yep, each inlay that you have.
You get 2. This is a these
Traditions.
traditions. So for each one of those you've got 2
Yep.
victory points. For this one, for each
Just every
anything
building.
that's on the board, presumably.
Yes,
or
every
not-
building that you've built on the board.
Okay, is one.
This one, by the way, doesn't have to be on the board. It's just the ones that you've
Okay.
unlocked.
And for each strength, dwarf strength,
Yeah, you
does that include strength 1?
Yeah, you just add them all up.
Right.
So you've got 4 already.
Yeah.
Just like you've already got 4 for that.
Yes.
Right. So how do you get achievement stars? Right. If you have a look at the board, you'll notice that we have 4 gold lines here.
Yep.
We have 4 gold lines here. We have 4 gold lines here.
Those are achievements.
Those are achievements. At the end of the game, you count up how many of these gold lines you've crossed.
Yep.
If you've crossed at least 4, you get to score 1 of your objectives.
Yes.
If you've crossed at least 8, you get to score both of your objectives.
Yeah.
And if you've crossed 9, 10, 11, or 12, you get extra points.
Okay.
But nobody got to 8 last night. I'm sure it is possible. Going over the rewards on the tracks. Yeah, good point. Fairly obvious. But when you get to there, you get these.
King's coin.
Yeah, when you get to here, you get traditions. When you get to here, you get the strength. And when you get to the space that I've drawn the little icon on, you get relics. Is that it? How long was that? 45 minutes. Right. 40 minutes once we got past the audio. I thought it was going to be I thought it would be about 35 minutes. I didn't feel like 40 minutes.
No, it didn't.
There's a lot going on. And tune in next week for the playthrough. No, we are going to now play.
Icons. You left it on the board.
What's
don't,
that?
Don't want you starting off with the advantage.
That's how he wins.
Yeah.
Okay, we are ready to go. Oof. Didn't do too bad. So the only rule I actually got wrong was completely forgetting this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what. No, we need to go through this.
Oh, yes.
That's the really important bit.
Yes, that's how we get our victory points.
So in era 1, 2, and 3, we are going to score for this.
We need pillars.
Which is, oh gosh. Choose one of your pillars. You gain 1 point for each hall that makes up the districts in contact with that pillar. We have an example, which is good. Let's try and read that again. Choose one of your pillars. You gain 1 point for each hall that makes up the districts in contact with that pillar. I have to look at this example.
Right,
So blue has a pillar
District.
touching a yellow district made up of 1 hall, a blue district made up of 3 halls, and a black. Oh,
you count the number of hexes
number
in
of-
the district.
yeah.
Ooh, yes, we had that in our game.
Wow.
But it's early on, so it's going to be tricky to score a lot first.
Yeah, but so a pillar built here is 3 points. Is it?
Yeah.
No, sorry, a pillar built there is 4 points.
Yes, and the option of extending that district to give you more points. Here's not good. because
Wow.
You've only in one district.
1 point for each hall that makes up the districts that are in contact with that. Yeah, okay. So, just to clarify,
How do you define a district?
contiguous of the same colour.
Right. So those are black and those are blue.
Yeah, so this pillar here is getting 1 point for this district and 3 points for this district.
Right.
So if this district was to grow massive, which you have no choice over, but you know, if it randomly comes out that way, then it could be huge.
Sure.
Okay, so pillar's good.
Mm.
Right, next one. So this is going to score at the end of era 2 and era 3. Every pillar which is adjacent to a gold vein is worth 2 points, and every hall that is on a blue terrain is worth 2, and on a yellow terrain is worth 1.
Is that because yellow is more common?
Yes, I think so.
Are these random 4-star?
They were random 4. Blame
Okay.
Pete. Yeah. And then finally, era 3, every workshop that is adjacent to an emerald vein is 1 point, and every house built on a blue hex is 2 points. That's the same one we had last night, except last night we had that there,
Yes, we had that there as well.
which meant a house
Also
built on
makes
blue in round 1 was actually worth 6 points.
Yeah. I think that we had some similar but different colours.
There you go.
Okay.
Well, I'm exhausted.
That's it.
I'm really looking forward to my second play, because last night we were all completely overwhelmed.
Well, now you can get the rules right on this as well.
And also we missed the rules on this.
Well, it must have been quite full. That's quite a lot of victory points you would have missed out.
It was, but I think we all probably did it roughly the same,
Yeah.
maybe. I have to check. Not that we recorded it. So me first. I've got Scooby. I mean, is there any of those I really,
you
really
can't
want?
transport because you haven't got anything to transport.
That's true.
Oh,
But
no,
I'm going to start with
But-
something.
But you will have because you'll
I
get
will
them
have.
from the start.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. A bit like White Castle in that sense.
definitely get something to start with. I'm going to say,
Well, they're all good.
everything's good.
So did you get that one and that one together?
No,
Or
no,
do you
no.
choose one of
No,
those and then one of those.
yeah. They're
Or
all
just
completely
pick one and
separate.
keep going round.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to take this one.
Mm.
So, Pete, which one do you want?
Well, I'm tempted to go for a Troll Slayer.
Yeah.
Where's it go?
On the left.
There.
Mm,
So I get 2 beer. I can have 2 +1s or a +2.
Right.
I'm going to take a +2.
I'm going to go for the pillars tile.
Done.
Ooh. So those as well.
Yeah.
You
You've
take
only got to
anything.
pick one from each line. So
Yeah.
you end up with a 1 dot and a 2
Yeah.
dot.
Back to me. I'm going to take the one that gives me 1 point for every building on the board. And again, the rules say you're supposed to put them face down. We're not
So
doing
we're
that.
taking one of those, and
One of
two
each type.
those.
Or
Yeah,
one of
but-
each line. Because that's your.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, I'm going to put dots on the front
Yeah.
because it's weird that there are dots on the back but not on the front.
Yeah.
So I've taken a 1 dot objective. I
I've
now
got
need
one
to take a 2 dot objective.
Um, what's that icon? Gold.
That's this
This
cork
one.
track.
Well, let's take this one.
Okay. I'm going to take the wheelbarrow.
So that means I
Beers?
get 2 beers.
Yes, the cork track. Yeah.
2 beers.
2 beers, which can be 2 +1s or a +2.
I'll have a +2, please. And
They go down here.
And I get an emerald and progress on this track.
Yep, 1 space up on the court.
Yeah, I'm winning. Right. Okay, that gets
Yeah, you can discard that. We
Bin.
don't need that now.
So I've picked this. What are these called? Tradition.
Traditions.
So I'm getting extra wheelbarrow power.
So that is my tradition. I have no choice about that. I'm going to take... I'm going to take that one.
Hmm.
I'll just take this now because I have no choice and you guys can't take it.
Right. So I have no choice. 'Cause I've got that one, so I have to take that
Yeah,
one.
you
and
get that one and that one, and Pete, you get that one. There we go. Right, we're done.
Oh, were my 2 up on that track already? It seems. Does that mean I get one of those?
2 up on the mining track.
Yep. Yep.
And you're red.
Yep.
There you go.
Ah, so I can choose whether to take 2s or 1s. Let's just take a 2 and 1.
It's a good job that we're playing a really nice light game tonight as a wind down from this.
Heavy Friday.
Yeah.
Right, and now I've got to go first.
Yeah. Off we go. Your first of 12 turns.
Okay. Right. So
You okay, Pete? Any
Um,
questions about anything?
Can I just
You can.
change my decision on that?
2 1s.
Yes, please.
Good go.
Because I just realised I can kill a troll for 2, and it would be overkill to kill it with the 2 beers.
Except you could kill a troll and a goblin. If you wanted to.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, can I change
Yeah.
my change?
You can kill
change?
multiple monsters
Okay,
with 1 skirmish.
and okay.
this is the icon for unlocking your
Yes,
resources.
I didn't mention that.
Right.
So you can only score 4. Let's keep 4 until you've unlocked it.
Okay.
Right. We good to go?
Good to go.
Good to go.
Action 1.
I am going to do my wheelbarrow action twice.
Wheelbarrow for 2.
Power. Okay. I've only got red though, so I.
And did you know that delivering resources gets you points?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, there
That's
you go.
good. So I'm going to go
Wait till I
on,
tell Mark and Sally.
I'm going to go on the level 1 because I've only got 2. Is this iron?
It is iron, yeah.
So I can go there
Yeah, deliver 1 iron.
and then overflow up to here.
Yeah, so you get 2
So
points
my 2
immediately.
iron. Where was the point set?
So here. And you've filled this,
Yep.
which means you get to unlock your pillar.
And I get that goes there, and I get to put one of these on.
I think you can choose either. So do you want one up on the court track or do you want a beer?
I think at the moment I've got 3 beer, so I'm going to go 1 up on the court track, which is this one.
Yeah.
So I'm 1 up there.
There you go. That's it. Just do that 12 times, game over.
Hmm.
Easy.
So when you said I can kill more than one monster,
When you skirmish,
when I
you can
skirmish,
kill as many monsters as
do
you
I have to
can.
choose one
Nope.
hex?
Nope.
I can skirmish anywhere.
All
I like.
over.
So I could kill a troll there and a goblin here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's
The
do
amount of
that.
trolls on the board.
Yeah, it was a good tile. I would have picked it. Yeah, I picked it.
Right. Let's go troll back.
So he goes in the corner, and if you want to use the beer, you put it there.
I will do.
You got 3 strength.
And so I will do for him and him.
Yeah. So they go in your dungeon.
And
So you get some rewards. So you killed 1 goblin, which isn't worth any prestige, but it's 1 up on the mining track.
Yep.
And you've killed a troll, which is 2 prestige. So you've got 2 on this track. And then this.
which gets me one of these.
It's going to get you one of those, but you also get this.
Okay.
So that's any 1 resource
Yes.
and up on any 1 track.
So I don't roll the dice. Then.
And then we roll the dice.
Ah. So 1 resource and up on any 1 track.
Yeah.
Well, 1 resource. I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about that. I'll just have a gold. I'm a dwarf, and 1 up on any track. Oh, I like the sound of that. Let's make it any track. Oh, spot for choice. Let's do it this one. And then that one was up on the oh, we rolled it, so we've already done it, haven't we?
It was up on the mining track.
Yeah.
Which we did, yeah.
Yep, so that's my turn, I think.
So you defeat the monsters and then the beer goes. Right.
Mm.
Okay. I'm already cheating because I unlocked those. So I also want to unlock a pillar because pillars are good.
So you unlocked a pillar. How did you unlock yours?
So I
You did
delivered, did some
gonna
deliveries.
Yeah, I'm going to deliver for
Right.
1.
But you only need 1 for this one to do it.
So I'm just going to
Okay.
deliver some mithril to here, which gets me 2 points. And because I've now completed that, I get my pillar, and I'm going to move up 1 on the court. That's it. Done.
Right. I'm going to go with a strength 3.
Blue player forgot to get the reward from the pink track. Oh, yes. Because I said, we'll do that later. You get one of the traditions. Right. Do you want to try and guess what they are?
When that happens,
Yeah.
you get victory points depending on the number of those you've got.
Yeah.
Whenever you go delivering,
Yeah.
you get victory points for those.
Yeah. I'm
No,
saying
you
yes.
play-
I'm not,
Well, I
I'm
think
not looking
probably
it up.
If you deliver on a iron or a emerald.
Yeah.
You get an extra,
You get an extra
victory
point in
points.
addition to...
Oh, yes, I know that one.
And that one is when you place an arch gate.
Yep.
You're not restricted to the things on the board here. So at the
Correct.
moment,
You can put it
you can't.
next to another gate. Oh, so you can put it adjacent to a hall which already has a gate adjacent to it, which you can't normally do.
So it overrules this on the
Yeah.
board here.
And this is whenever you get a king's coin or one of these, you
Oh, that's about enemies, isn't it?
No.
The slash.
You don't pay for it.
Oh.
So you don't pay these costs. So you can have any of these, but if you want that one, you pay 2
Yeah.
points. If you want that one, you pay 1 point.
okay. So I'm going to choose one of these. I'm
Mhm.
going to choose this one, I think.
Yep.
Where does it go?
Over here.
Okay.
So the
Yep.
one thing we didn't mention is at the end of your turn, everything refills.
Yeah.
If it's got arrows, you slide them down. If it doesn't have arrows, you don't slide them down. This area doesn't have arrows.
And that's at the end of the turn.
At the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So this area doesn't have arrows. This area doesn't have arrows.
Yeah.
But every other area has arrows
Yep. So
that you slide down and refill.
Okay.
Right, and then it's back to you.
Right. So I was going to do 3 strength action on the digging, that one, with my 2 beer.
Diggy McDig.
And I was going to get the bottom 3 resources, please.
These 3?
Yep.
So you get 1 iron, 1 mithril, and 1 of anything.
What do I want? I'll go for emeralds just to be
Okay.
diverse.
And then because you dug 3, you get 2 spaces on the mining track, which means you can have a relic.
Oh, nice.
You like that relic or that relic? This one is place any building.
Oh, that could be strong.
Yeah.
Oh, but
And that one is increased
Increase.
strength of one of your dwarves.
yes.
Very
So
good.
where? Because I'm about to uncover one of these. So what do I get here? I don't think that. No, because if that was Can I get that lowest
This one?
please?
Yep. Sure.
How might put my pillar on?
There you go.
Right. So now I've got to uncover one of these.
Yes.
Right.
Text your picks.
So this I'm assuming gets
Immediately defeat a goblin or an orc.
and it goes to my dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And I believe you get the rewards.
Sorry, what was the
Ah.
outcome for turning over one of these tiles?
Anytime you dig,
Yeah, you turn over. a
you
tile.
turn over a tile, no matter how many tiles you
Got it.
dig. Well, that's the solo routes.
I suppose one of those has to come out the bag there because it may not come out the bag.
Maybe they're explained in here. Some of the things are in the player aid, and some of the things are.
It says defeat an enemy,
Removal.
cross through a skull. I'm assuming that dash means or. So 1 or.
Yeah, I would have said you get the reward as normal.
But does it have to be on that tile or can it be on anywhere?
No, I think it could be anywhere.
Okay. I am going to go up a track then.
That's what we're
Oh, I
going to say.
could deliver 2.
Oh, hang on. It's 1 or 2 enemies drawn from the bag.
Oh, so it has to be.
Oh no, sorry. That's in response to a previous one. Do we know which enemies will spawn before flipping? Okay, right. Not in response to us.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm going to go for this one then. See what this has. So I'm going up 1 on that track.
Yeah.
I'm going 1 up on this track. Right, I'm going to flip this tile. Right, so it's got 2 enemies.
2 enemies and space for 1 building. Okay, and if your turn is over,
Yep.
then we slide these down. Anything else we need to slide down?
Are we getting rid of beer straight away?
Yeah, beer goes at the end of your turn. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
So.
Hey Glenn. Yep, thanks for popping in. It is a busy board. It was a 40-minute teach, so yeah, it's quite a complex game. This one.
I think I will deliver.
How many are you delivering?
Well, I can only deliver 1, can't
You've
I?
no beer.
Because
Yeah.
I've got no beer and I've only got strength 1 dwarves, so I can only deliver 1.
Yep.
And I'm looking to deliver iron or emeralds because I get extra victory points for
Extra
those.
points.
So that is only going to take emeralds. That I need to deliver 2.
Well, you don't need to deliver 2. You need to deliver 2 to get the bonus.
Right.
So you could deliver 1,
Yeah,
and then you could deliver another 1 another time.
but I want to get the bonus. And I want a pillar.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah.
could go over there and get a gate. But
Get a
no,
gate,
I want
yeah.
a pillar. But so I'm going to deliver here.
Yep.
So I put a little trolley thing, wheelbarrow into here to cover up that one.
Mm-hmm.
I put that in here. I collect my pillar.
Get 2 points.
Get 2 points.
Normally 1, but you're special.
Yeah. I've been telling people that for years, but okay.
And you get to put a thing on here and get a beer.
Oh, let's do that.
Have some beer.
Beer. Good. I think that's my turnover.
Hold on. Right. Well, I think I want to build. So I'm going to build. And as we know, it is always best to drink a lot of beer before you go building. So we're going to build with the strength 3. Strength of 3 allows me to build a house and a pillar. I'm going to build a house and a pillar. Well, the pillar is obviously going here because
I
that's
gave that to you.
awesome.
Yeah.
And it's also, and the house is going, I think the house is going to go here. Right, so the pillar, if it stands up. So a pillar built on the junction of mithril, and emerald is going to get me 2 spaces up on the court. She's going to get me one of those. And 1 space up on the mining track. And then the house is going to get me some mithril. Right, so which one of these do I want? I'm just going to say this one, because I don't like spending points. But I'm going to slot it. Oh, we didn't do the relics. Something. Which one of these do I want? Do I want a relic? Or do I want an inlay? No, I think I want another tool. So I am going to slot it in here, which means I get to forge a tool. So I'm going to spend an iron and an emerald. I'm going to take this tool. Now, which of these do I want to do a lot of? This one. Yeah, so I'm actually going to unlock that. So I've got some more keys, so I can hold more monsters in my dungeon, and I get to move 2 monsters, and I get to unlock one of those.
Can I just point out that your performance in the monster bashing so far has been a bit dismal?
That's tomorrow's job. So I did that, and there was something else. Oh yeah, move 2 monsters. I'm going to move these 2 monsters to here. Get off my land. And I think that's it.
Keep pillar there.
Yeah, the board's not sitting flat
Oh.
for some reason. So yeah, I'll put it there. Right.
You just took my turn. That was what I was going to do.
I snooze, you lose.
Yeah, well, I revealed it. I just set it all up for you.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to put a workshop down. Because I wanted to get... Oh, we need to refill these. I wanted to get one of these over here. So I'm going to have to do it that way round. So I've got 2 more turns to put a pillar down.
Yeah. Because this scoring tile is insane.
Yeah. Have you done your... Oh, no, you haven't done your dig actions.
I haven't dug.
Neither of you.
But I might not dig.
Because I'm first player.
Well, I've got 2 skirmish actions now, so I don't need to dig.
Yes. Okay.
So it's the downside of the digging action is that you're revealing a new tile that then other people can potentially jump on.
There's only 1 space for a pillar now, and
There is
there.
only 1 space for a pillar.
Oh, can I go there?
No, it's got to be at the intersection of 3 revealed tiles.
Okay, right.
Pete will reveal a tile, don't worry. You'll
Right.
be all right.
So, okay, I'm going to build with strength 2.
Strength 2 build.
And I'm putting down a workshop.
A workshop. Yep. Where are you gonna go?
On green. Let's put it in this one. Does that make a difference? Turquoise. No, turquoise. No, there's only just green at once, isn't it? It doesn't matter about turquoise. Right, and that gives me one of these.
Building a workshop on an emerald vein allows you to forge a tool.
Yeah. So I'm going to do the delivery.
And
And
cost you 1 iron.
Yep.
And
1
an emerald.
And I am going to cover over this one. This one. Right, I'm going to power up this one that's left.
Yeah, so one rule I didn't mention, Pete, is that when you get to power up a dwarf, it cannot be the one that you're currently using.
Okay.
It can be any other one, whether it's here or already used.
Right. I think that is me done.
Okay.
Didn't do anything else, did I? Yep, reveal that.
So, well, I'm tempted. So I'm not quite sure why you didn't do it. It's probably because what you did was better, and therefore
What, go there?
my move is going to be suboptimal because I haven't seen the reason why you didn't do it. That's my building.
Well, what's the question? And we'll explain why.
Building a beard up dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Putting a pillar here.
Well, I
Because
mean,
it's worth 3. That's
worth-
worth 9 points.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to hope. Yeah, maybe
It's worth.
probably.
You were waiting for a better
Yes,
opportunity,
but
but
I don't
I
think
don't
there
think there
will
will
be.
be a
Yeah,
better
It
opportunity.
will be worth 9 points, but right now, I go up on.
But 9
this-
points is huge
Yeah.
I go up on this track.
because of. Well, you got 1 on each track.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got a gold, a green, and a
Yeah.
mithril, so it's 1 on each track.
So the
Yeah.
the mithril I go up on this track.
Yeah.
Which puts me here, which means I get one of those.
Yeah, except I forgot to slide them down. Which one would you like?
And this is something that you get every time.
Every time there is a council.
So for each beer, you get 1 victory point.
No, I think that's get a beer and a point.
Beer and a point. And that's beer and an emerald. But that's going to cost me 3
It's
victory
going to
points.
cost you 3 points to take it.
Whereas I could just take that one for
You
free.
could just take that one for free.
And if I shove it in here,
You get to forge a tool.
I get to forge a tool.
So right now, you've just done the one on this track. We haven't done the other 2 tracks
Yeah.
yet. In fact, I'll do them now because that doesn't get you anything, and that doesn't get you anything.
Okay.
So they're done.
So forging a tool.
Yep,
Ooh, these
cost
are-
you 1 iron,
Yes.
and then whatever's printed there. You can't forge a tool.
Oh,
There's
So
nothing.
maybe
but
you
gold.
don't want to put that there.
maybe I don't want to put that there.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
So if I could go here.
Yeah. You
And
can't
then-
increase the strength of the current dwarf, but you can increase it.
and bump him up to a 2. How's that sounding?
Sounds good?
Yep, that's me done, I think.
Right. Let's do some fighting. So I'm just going to do some skirmishing.
You don't
What-
have to just because I humiliated you.
It's
about
a
the
1
fact
point
that you haven't been
skirmish.
doing it.
Well, I don't want to dig. I don't want to reveal a new tile. So I'm just going to defeat this goblin.
Mm.
So it's 1 goblin, so I don't get that bonus, but I do get that bonus,
Mm.
which is a prestige, which is going to get me a tradition. What's that?
Cost you 2 victory points.
End of the game, something, 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 something. Oh, end of the game, I only lose 1 point for each tile that's got monsters on it instead of 2. This is all right.
Yeah, you've already got 1.
I've already got 1. Like that.
And we're close to doing that.
We are, yeah.
So slide,
Slidey slide. Yeah.
And you didn't dig.
I did not dig.
And you didn't dig because you took the move that I should have done.
Do I not
Yeah.
get,
Right.
I've got another dwarf though, so
You do, but
I'm
Kath's
not
start player.
in.
And that never changes. Start player never
No.
changes.
right.
So basically, Kath has this turn to build a pillar,
Yes.
and she can't because
I
she
haven't
missed
got
out on
dig
an
action.
opportunity, and you went in and did it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry.
That's
I hope,
right.
I hope you
Well,
understood
Paul,
this.
Paul
I hope
got
you
it
understood the
first.
sincerity of it.
Paul did my turn because he went there.
Okay.
Right, so I'm working out whether I want to deliver or I can't
Can you do the same action again? Can you do the?
put a pillar down. There's nowhere else because
No,
there's-
no. Sorry. You've
You
already.
can't. Once there's a dwarf on a tool, you can't use that tool again.
I have an extra one here because I've
you
got an extra
can't.
delivery.
Yes, you have. Of course, you have. Sorry.
So I can either attack, do some fighting, or I can do some deliveries.
Right.
But I've only
Yeah.
got 1 resource, you see, so and I've got strength 2, so I think it's going to have to be
Mighty fight.
fighting, even though I've got this extra one here. Right, so I've got strength 2, so I could do one of those on my tile. Yep. And it gets me any resource.
It's going to get you a prestige and any resource.
Which gets me one of these. So I'll take that. I got that one. And I get any resource. Right, so resources for delivering here. Get in there. What do I want to do next time? Let's just take Right, and now I take one of these.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that one does seem good, but you're fighting, so maybe there won't be much left.
Well, I've killed 1 goblin. that's,
So does this
that's all I've done.
mean
Oh, what does that do?
whenever there's a council phase, I can move 1 enemy and
And you get a point.
I get a point? Doesn't seem very much.
Iconography is good in this game. I will say that.
Yeah, we've been able to work out pretty much
Most of it,
them,
we've been
haven't
able to work it out without looking at it.
So whenever I get one of those, I don't have to pay the victory points.
Correct. Yeah.
Because there's victory points there.
Hmm.
Let's just go for one that doesn't cost me any victory points.
That's probably quite a good one, actually.
This one.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if anyone's going to go for gates. No one else is going for building. Let's go for this one.
End of turn?
Because I was thinking of getting it.
Right, Pete, your last turn for the first era.
Well, out of the range of options available to me, I'm going to choose this one. And I'm going to go digging.
Digging for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Digging, diggy. I am a dwarf and I live in a hole. Diggy hole.
Thorkyle is in the chat. Played it last weekend at 2 players. We had the opposite feeling yesterday. I played it with 4 yesterday, playing with 3 today. I am curious as to how it plays with 2.
So diggy dwarf. I turn over.
So you can either have that or 2 of those.
That.
Because that one costs 2.
Oh.
These cost 1.
Well, let's have 2. Let's have that one and that one.
You only have space for one thing.
Oh.
So what will you do? You will take them.
Yeah.
And then you have to throw away the excess.
Oh dear. Or I could just take.
Or you could just take an emerald.
I'll take an emerald.
Yeah.
Let's do that. So
Okay.
that goes.
That goes on the discard pile. You get an emerald.
I get an emerald.
And then because you dug 1 tile, you move 1 up on the mining track.
Yep.
And then you get to reveal a new tile.
Woohoo! Let's do this one. So
that will be, you'll move 1 up on the court.
Yep.
And then you can do 2 deliveries to the King's Throne.
That is go up 1 here. Oh, that gives me. Oh! Look what that does.
Yeah. Strengthen.
Yes. We quite like the look of that. So going up on this track is what we like the look of.
Okay.
The most. That would go up on this track, which also looks good. But no, let's go up on this one.
So 1 on the prestige track.
Yep.
And 1 on the mining track.
Yes.
So 2 things happen. You get to strengthen a dwarf, not the current one.
So not him.
Not that one.
So one of these, easy.
And you get a relic. You can either have that one or that one.
And remind me that
that will strengthen dwarf, and that will allow you to forge a tool. But you can't use them on the turn that you get them.
Okay.
Silly
They're still very nice, aren't they? Strengthen a dwarf or forge a tool. Gosh. Choices. I'll have strengthen a dwarf, please. Since I'm going troll bashing, I think.
All done?
Yeah.
Oh, we need to have 2 random monsters.
Oh, yes.
Right. So, my last placement. I think I'm going digging. I think killing 1 goblin is not going to be that much use. So we will dig for 1. I am going to take this, get some iron. And then I move 1 up on the mining track. And then I'm going to flip this over and hope it's blue. So I defeat a goblin or an orc, and I'll defeat this orc. Defeating an orc gets me 1 prestige, and it gets me 1 up on the court track.
I don't think that should count. I don't think you defeated it properly.
I definitely did.
Cheating.
I definitely
You've
did.
got somebody else to do it for you.
And we flip that over so we get an enemy on there. Another orc. Right. What did I do? I dug, cleared a thing, revealed the thing, got the thing. Done. Moved up on there, moved up on there, moved up on there. So I've got 1 achievement. Right. Council time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So everybody gets to resolve all of their council things. So I move 1 up on there, which gets me to strengthen a dwarf. Oh, all your dwarves come back as well. Anybody get any other things? You get that?
So these dwarves here.
When you level up from 2, you switch out.
So
the
we're only ever going to have 4.
Correct.
But they could be okay.
Yeah.
Right. So I get to do some.
Emerald and a beer.
Right. Okay. I'm going to lose one of these.
You
aren't
are,
I?
yeah.
So let's lose an iron, because irons are not worth as much as emeralds. So I've heard.
Okay.
Yep.
What else happens in the council? We check our dungeon to see if we've got enough keys.
It's a bit overkill with the
And then we get 1 point for every monster in there.
Okay.
I think we get one for every 2.
Oh, sorry, 1 for every 2 goblins and 1 for each orc. So I get 1 point.
I get 1 point. You get 2 points. Oh no, is that a goblin? Wait,
It's a troll.
Troll.
that was a troll.
That's just 1 point as well, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Anything else happen in the council phase?
So 1 point for a troll is.
Well,
Where does it tell you?
Return
it's
dwarves.
1 point for every 2 of those ones. You don't get that point. It's 1 point for every 2.
Oh, sorry. It's this. So you got a point for the troll, but not for the goblin.
Okay.
Thank you.
Which was a bit mean.
You have to. They're easy to
And
kill.
now we do the project tile.
Easy to get in dungeon.
So, Kath, you have no pillars,
0.
unfortunately.
0.
Pete, you have this pillar. It's in 1 district. It's a size 3 district, so you get 3 points. I get 6. Because good. That's an 18-point move minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, era 2.
I have no beer.
No. Got a glass of water there.
Right. One. Right, so you haven't got any pillars, so you're not going to steal any hexes off me anytime
No.
soon.
Might find a way of doing it.
Right, so I'm.
So if you dig,
Yes, I am.
you can then build
Yes.
without us being able to.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can also get that gold king's coin, which I failed to get last turn. So I'm digging with 2.
Dig for 2.
I'm going to get the wild resource
This one,
and the. What's the blue one called again?
mithril.
Mithril. So I get mithril and an emerald.
Okay.
Right, so I.
And then 1 up on the mining track.
1 up on the mining track.
And then you get to uncover a new hall.
Yes. So. So I can't go there. That looks good. So the point is, what is it going to be though? I may not want to put this down. I could wait another. Are you? There's no way that you can build. You got to get the. You got to deliver to get the pillar to auto build. Okay. I want one with this on it. I mean, this is for 4. If this is turquoise, I could. No, I can't go there, can I? I've got to. It has to be this one, doesn't it? Or this one. In order to be able to put a pillar down straight away. Right.
That one?
Yeah.
So 1 up on the mining track, 1 up on the court track.
Right. So I get a coin now. Because
Yeah.
I've gone in it. Right. What is it?
How many enemies?
It's gold. 1 enemy and it's gold. Okay, that's not too bad.
Goblin.
Right. So I need to get my coin.
You have a coin.
Right. Something with beer on because beer's always good. I'll get.
You don't pay, do you?
Oh, I don't pay. No. Yes, I don't. I don't. Perfect.
Okay.
Right, and I'm going. What's relics are good. So that one gets me one of these, which I can get straight away. Or power, or beer, or a track. Am I close to anything on any tracks? Could get up on the relics a bit more. Maybe let's upgrade an action. That all seems good. So what's there? Ah, this was an extra 1 strength.
Yeah, the dwarf assigned to that tool has a permanent +1 strength.
Oh, so if I put up my wheelbarrow one, I get an extra 2 strength.
Mhm.
Let's get that one. So
So you're
I
doing
have
an
to pay
inlay.
emerald.
So you have to pay an emerald, but you get immediate 2 points.
Yep. And then I've got to choose where I'm putting this.
And it's a gold one. So it has to go
So I
on
can't
gold to.
put it on the building one then.
Yeah.
Right, and then I had one more thing to do. I would like to use my relic.
Okay.
Have I finished the rest of my turn for everything else?
So
Yep. So I'm going
your relic
to
is place a building.
place a building. So I'm not turning it right angles.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put it here.
Yeah.
Right. So what does that give me here?
It's a pillar, so it's 2 up on the mithril track and 1 up on the gold track.
Right.
And one thing that I think they missed a trick on here is not putting some kind of indicator, because we're gonna have you have to look
these,
this up
yes.
every time.
Yeah, until you remember it.
Yeah. So what's
So-
Mithril is,
This one.
yeah, which is weird because Mithril should be that colour.
Oh yes, yeah.
I think they've definitely missed a trick here.
And then was it
The gold one.
So one up on
It
that
should
track.
be that track, but it's not that track because that's the old track. It's this track.
One up on that track.
And you are
Red.
red.
Right.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
So sliding McSliderson. And what did you take? Took these. 8.
Well, I think I'm going to deliver at strength 2. Putting my wheelbarrows over here. A iron and an emerald.
So an iron and an emerald is normally 1 point each, but you
Yeah.
get, so that's 4 points for you. And that delivery is completed. Excuse me.
my pillar.
So you get your pillar, and you also put one of your tokens on one of those spaces.
Ooh, I like the look at that. Let's have that one.
2 up on the court track.
Cladunk, cladunk.
That's me.
Oh, cladunk,
Move me if you want.
You're normally a purple player.
Cladunk, cladunk.
No, normally green. It's more blue than green, isn't
Teal.
it?
Turquoise.
Teal, turquoise, blue. Cyan.
Is that me done? I believe so.
Any sliding?
Um,
No sliding.
No.
Right, what am I going to do? I think I'd like another tool, but there isn't one easily available. Oh, we need to refill this. How else was it? that
You lay a
can-
workshop
That
on
was
a
it.
green emerald vein,
On an emerald vein.
which gives you points later on, but not
Does.
till the end.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can do it on a if you only get also one of those as well. In addition, you get 2 things.
Or if I do a workshop on a mithril space.
Mithril.
Right. Yeah. Could do that. Building a workshop is going to cost 2 build points. I have 2. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to build. I'm going to build for 2, and we're building a workshop, and it is going to go on this mithril vein here. So I get to forge a tool and do an inlay. Gosh. Okay, so I'll work backwards. I'll work out which inlay I want, which will be that one. So that one's going to get me that, which means I'm going to forge that one. So that's going to cost me an iron and an emerald and a mithril. But I was going to put it there. Right. Which of these am I going to do? I think I'm probably going to do that more than... Yeah, so we'll do... Oh, but then if I do that... Oh, I could go here. I really would like to go there, but I now don't have the iron. So I'll just go here. So I'll go 2 up on the prestige track, which is going to get me another tradition. I've unlocked my other key. And I'm inlaying... Now I can inlay any of them, can't I? I don't have to inlay the one that I've just taken.
No.
I believe. And I can inlay the one that I'm doing. And then activate the inlay afterwards. Right, so I've moved to here, so I get a tradition. I'm going to spend a point
Oh, you can move your ends.
to have that one. Right, and then I'm going to activate the inlay, which is a beer, and 1 up, 1 any
Does it
track.
replenish immediately? Or
No.
at the end
No,
of your turn?
end of my turn, everything replenishes. So I can move up 1 on any track. I'm going to move up 1 on this track. Okay, I think that is my go done. What did I do? I built a workshop. The workshop got me a tool and an inlay, and then I activated the inlay and moved up some other tracks. Yeah, I think that's it. So we refresh that. We refresh that. Then we slide down and we get a new one.
There's the book.
There is the book.
So I found with the book that there's no place to upgrade the
No.
action,
Yeah, you can't put an inlay on a book.
but it doesn't mean you can do anything.
There's no gem slot. Okay.
My go.
Yeah, and after your go, you will be halfway through the game.
Not happy with how this is going. Right, I've got all these plans and no beer. Right, I'm going to deliver. And I'm going to get a gate. So I'm going to deliver. I suppose I might as well just do the lowest one. No, I'm going to do one action. Put my wheelbarrow. Oh no, I can do it with 2. I'm doing it with 2, aren't I? Because I've got a special bonus there on that one.
Yeah.
So I've got 2.
2 deliveries.
2 deliveries. Ah, right. So I've already played. So I played a blue. Let's play a red. And go red here. And because I've got 2, it overflows. And I'm going to put it up there.
Nice.
So I've played a blue and a red. So I get 3 points.
3 points.
And then because it's full,
You've completed this.
I can complete that. I get a gate. Now, I really do need beer. But I think I'll be okay, so I want to go up on that track. 1. Well, I think that's it. It's always you're not quite sure. Have I done everything that I should be doing?
Yeah, I'm going to use that to increase that dwarf to a strength 3.
Yep.
Then, now the limit on how many you can keep happens at the end of the
council.
Council phase. So I can overstuff my prison. As long as at some stage I'm going to be able to. Right. So I'm going to go bashing. The beard up 3 strength draw, so that's strength 4.
Strength 4. Yep. 2 to kill a troll.
And 2 to kill an orc.
Yep. So you could kill an orc and a troll. And you get all of these bonuses.
On that basis, I think I will kill an orc. And mind you, if I killed an orc and 2 goblins, then that would get me orc and a troll.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Pop it.
So you get 3 prestige.
Yep. That's here. 1, 2, 3, which gets me one of these.
Yep.
Something.
End of the game monsters only give you a -1 instead of -2. I think.
That I can put the. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, you can put one there or there.
Yes, let's have some of that action.
That costs 1 victory point.
It cost me a victory point, but that's good. Let's do that. So that was that bit. So I've done that.
You get all of this as well.
I get a mithril, and I get some beer, which is good. And
1 up on the court.
1 up on. Now this is very good because this is what I need.
And a point.
Yes, the one I just spent, I give back.
Right.
And these have been spent, so they go, don't they? Right. That's my go, I think.
Hold on. So I'll slide that down. Right. Haven't really thought. Not got any resources, so I think digging might be a good thing to do. So I'm just going to dig for 1. And I'm just going to dig this out and get some iron. And then because I dug 1, I move 1 up on the mining track. And then I can dig 1 of these out. Let's dig this one out. So I get a beer. which I will change my +1 into a +2. And I move 1 on the mining track, which is going to get me a relic, and I will take that relic. And then we flip that over.
Oh.
Colour's even better.
It's unlucky for you because you didn't get your extra black, but lucky for you because you got your extra turquoise or blue.
2 monsters. Can't use that on the turn that I get it. I think that's it. Right, we're halfway through the game.
Right,
I think there's talk in the chat about 3D printing. I assume it's all about 3D printing.
This gives me an extra 1.
Yeah, so it's a strength 2.
Build. I'm going to get my gate on the board.
Yep.
Now, I think I want to do 2 turquoise, and this gives me the most points. So that gives me 6 points. I'm assuming that's how it works.
Because it's between 2 mithril areas.
Yeah.
Which means you get 6 points immediately. Yep.
Oh, it's a gate rather than
it's a gate.
Yeah. Right.
If you put the gate that way, people hurt themselves when they walk into it.
Yeah, well, I suppose I was thinking of it like
and it's going to be worth 4 points at the end of the game as well.
Well, 8, because I get 4 points next round.
Oh, yeah,
4
wow.
points in the next
So that's, yeah.
I think that, but there's no chaining in that gate turn. It was quite.
No, it was just build a gate, done.
Yeah.
Pete, what do you want to do?
I'm going to do a double strength dig, 2 strength dig. And I will take I got space for 1, haven't I?
You want to deliver first, maybe?
Maybe. Sorry. I do still want to dig. If I deliver first, is that going to work? If I deliver first, I can get a gate. Do I want a gate? At the moment, I'm not thinking about gates, I'm thinking about other things. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a single strength dig, which is a bit pants, but I'm still going to get the iron. Need. So that goes there, that goes there. And then I...
1 up on the mining track.
Yep.
And excavate a hole.
I'm going to excavate this one, I think.
Okay. So that's 1 up on the court.
Don't be
Is it blue? Is it blue? It's not blue.
No, it's not gold either.
What was it?
It was 1 up on.
It was the court
track
and the
and this
prestige track. Yeah.
So that track gives me an extra strength dwarf, so he can become a 2. And
It's another troll.
what was the other one?
And this track, I
Court.
believe.
This track. So that takes me up to here, which is what I need to get
Another coin.
coin. Which one am I going to take? I think it's going to be... I'm going to put it there.
Which cost you 2 points.
Yes.
2 points to take it, but you put it there, you get to forge a tool.
Yes. Well, that one can be anything, including that.
Yep.
So why would I not take that?
Because you can't upgrade it because it doesn't have one of these spaces at the bottom.
Oh, yes.
But then if you haven't upgraded any, so maybe having this.
Maybe upgrading isn't going to be my thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's do it. Let's have a book. So let's put it there, which means that
So you
I
have
get
to spend
key,
an iron and an emerald.
iron, and an emerald, which we were very careful to make sure we got.
So you get the key and you move 2 up on the prestige track, which gets you a tradition.
Right.
Which is your last tradition. No more for you.
So each council phase, each key gets me is equal to 2 goblins.
Each key can hold 2 goblins. You can put 2 goblins in the same prison.
Oh, is that the one that you have?
That's the one I had last night.
But just for goblins.
Yeah.
Are there any ones for other?
No.
No. Just...
Do that. Let's go on a bit of a goblin frenzy. Sorry, goblins. It's going to be bad news for you guys. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Turn all done.
Yep.
So that slides down, that slides down. You took one of these, that slides down. Anything else? You took a tool, that replenishes. Right, okay. So, what was I going to do? I had a plan. I think it was digging.
Plans are overrated.
No, it was definitely digging. Yeah. So we're going to dig for 3. Dig for 3. So I'm going to dig that. That. And that. So iron, gold, mithril. Iron, gold, mithril. Okay, and then because I dug for 3, I go 2 up on the mining track. 1, 2. And then I'm going to uncover this. Be turquoise, be turquoise. Yes, that. But I get to forge. So I'll flip it over. You don't mind putting a couple of monsters on there? Thank you. So I'm going to forge. So I'm going to forge with an iron and a gold. This. And I'm going to put it here, which costs me an iron, but I get a relic and I unlock my other one of those. And the relic I will take is this one. I'm going to use that at the end of my turn. I forgot. Oh, I should have done. Fine. I had a plan. I think that's it. What did I do? I dug for 3, got some resources, flipped that over, forged a tool, put it there, spent an iron, got a relic. Yeah, and then at the end of my turn, I'm going to activate the relic that I got in a previous turn. I'll move 1 up on there, strengthening this dwarf, and then I will also move another 1 up on there. Right, I think that's me done.
I was hoping that one of you would change this dice, but no.
Or you should have told us that we might have done it.
We would have
Help
absolutely done it if you'd have
Put
asked
ourselves
us.
out. If
Yeah.
you'd asked nicely, I would have done it.
Right, so I am going to deliver 2 strength, but I've only got 1 resource, which is a bit
Does
frustrating.
Pete's fighting ability apply if he uses the book? Good question. They are explained in here. I know that doesn't work if you use the book, but does that work? I think it does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Good question.
But the pen is mightier than the sword.
Yeah, because that's not when you're doing the skirmish action. It's just it changes this number to 2.
Okay. They never said how books compare with axes, though.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm missing out on beer because I'm not going up on this track and powering up my dwarves. I need to have beer.
Yeah.
I haven't. Right, so I've got. I don't think that's a good idea to do that. So I'm going to do some fighting, and I've only got 1 strength, so I'm going to get rid of 1
Kill a
goblin.
goblin.
But it's going to be near my 1, so I get 1 goblin.
So 1 goblin gets you
Green.
an emerald.
Right, and that was a simple turn, and now you're going to change lots of things. Oh, there you go. There's the beer
There's
I
the
need.
beer. So Pete, your last action for era 2.
Well, I don't need to use that because I've still got a build, and I want to do a build because I want to do buildy things. So let's put him there with beer. Drunken building, as we've already established, is always good. So I'm going to build my. I'm doing 3 strength building. So I'm going to build a house. I don't know where that's going to go yet, but I do know where that pillar's going to go. It's going to go there, which I can do because I've got the special thingy thing.
That's really good.
That's a
4,
very
5, 6,
very
7, 8, 9 points.
that's a 9-point pillar.
Yeah, 9.
Where am I going to put my
With the
house?
possibility of getting bigger if he's yellow.
Wow.
Where am I going to put my house? House. Depending on whether it goes on a green, or emerald, gold, or that's what I get. Okay, so let's not spend too long thinking about this. That's a limit on the number of buildings that can go on it. So that can have 1. It's already got 1. So that would get me a gold. That would get me an emerald. That would get me a gold. That would get me a.
When was this emptied?
Yep, that needs a new one.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Let's go there and get some mithril. Yep, done.
Well, I can't believe we've only got 1 era left.
Well, you've got 3 extra actions. So that's your victory points at the end game.
What's that?
You've got 3 extra actions on the bottom.
I do, but I don't have. I've only got one of them.
What's that?
It's having pillars and gates.
Oh,
Because I kind of
you haven't been delivering.
started and then stopped. And I need to do more delivering, but I can't do more delivering because I haven't got the resources. So I think we're digging again, which I can do. No, I can't. I've overdug. So I could build a workshop, or I could build a house. Houses are good because houses are going to get me the resources which I could then use to deliver. It's a bit excessive though. It's 2. I only need 1. Could do an inlay. Could absolutely do an inlay. Or I could just take the gate. I could just deliver 1 and take the gate. But again, that's a little bit of a waste. Yeah, so I like to make that before I forget, because there's no reason not to. Doesn't do anything. But then I'll use the 2, so I can either go skirmishing. I'll go skirmishing, actually. I've got loads of keys. So yeah, I'll go skirmishing. I've got 2 points of strength, kill an orc. Sure, I'll kill this one. Well, defeat it. Right. Orc gets me 1 prestige. And gets me a beer and a gold. Beer, gold. And I get my final one of these. So that's at the end of the game, it counts as a relic of any type for the purposes of that scoring. And if you haven't unlocked that,
Oh, that one.
that's the one that
Yes.
gets you 2 achievements.
2 achievements.
Now, is that worth it?
Well, it depends how much you're going to get for these.
Yeah, well, at the moment, I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm on 4. If I don't manage to get to 8, and that helps me get to 8, that 8 is going to be an extra 5 points. So potentially.
Well, you're only getting 3 points at the moment for buildings. You're purple, aren't you?
I am, yeah. But yeah, I'm getting like 5 for that. So yeah, it's probably not worth it.
Well, unless you plan to build.
I do. I plan to do everything. I think the game should be 6 eras. Let's take this one because I've got ideas.
Oh, so you're both maxed out now.
Yeah.
So I could take that one, knowing that no one else can take it.
Yep.
Oh, perfect. I just got a gap on that track though.
Yeah.
Which I'm not. So there we go.
Because that's the only way to get traditions. Yeah. So I think I'm done. What did I do? I skirmished, killed an orc. Don't think I've rolled this.
No, you don't.
No, I haven't rolled this. And that got me up on there, which got me that. Yep, done. Council time. Green forgot to move up once on each track for their second pillar. Thank you for spotting it.
So it's got 2.
So 2 on the mithril track, which is not the blue one. It's that one, I think.
Yeah, that's mithril, yeah.
Okay, and the gold is not that one.
It's that top
it's
one.
This one. Okay. Thank you, chap, spotting it. Right, council. I get 1 up on the prestige track.
Can I have 1 victory point, please?
1 point. Pete, you get all of that.
Oh, so I get to place that.
No. You get these.
Oh, I see that, which is that.
Mm-hmm.
And that, which is an emerald and a beer. Nice.
Dwarves come back. Right, check your storage capacity of your cells.
Yep.
She's all okay, and then I get 2 points because I've got 2 orcs. And you get 3 points. And Kath.
1, please.
1 point. What else happens in the council? There's always something
This
I forget.
Oh no, this one, the fire
yes,
one.
these.
Oh, have we got any things here? Some people you score points for your fires.
Oh gosh, yes. I don't know if I forgot to do them last time. So I get another point, and I get to move a monster.
I think you only just got that this round.
I think I've just got those 3 this round. Wow.
No, the first one you would have had from the first turn.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that the
So I'm going to move this monster to here.
Okay, then I get 1 point for every pillar and gate that I've unlocked, which is a point. And then I get to make a delivery up here. So we'll send some gold to the king,
Which gets me 2 points.
it's much better playing with the right rules. Right, council phase. Dwarves come home. Everybody triggers their coins, which should be done in turn order should it matter. Check how many enemies can be held in the dungeons. Points for enemies in the dungeon. And then we do the projectile. So we do this one first. So Kath.
I'm going to pick this pillar.
Yep, good choice.
And I get
5.
Yep, I think
5
that's fine.
points. Hey, so it's choose one pillar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one time.
It's one pillar. Choose a pillar.
That
Or
one,
the
I
better
think.
one, yeah.
Yep. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then I choose this one, which is 7. Right. And now this scoring tile. So Kath, pillars built next to gold
I
veins.
get 2 points for that.
Yeah, 2 points. And gates,
I've
that
got
gate's going to get you 4.
4.
Hey,
Pillars next to gold. I've got 2 of them.
That's 4 points.
4 points. And no gates.
No.
No. And I've got nothing. My pillars are not next to gold. Wow. Right, era 3.
I feel like I've done more this time in the last game. But we'll see.
You get points for delivering resources, whether it's to build the sites or the King's Throne. Yes, yes, exactly.
Right. Digging. Right, I think I would like to dig. And I need to increase the power. So I'm going to go... Where am I over there? I need to do 2. Which means I need to do strength 3. I don't want to do that. Need more beer. Okay, right. I'm going to put I'm going to put strength 2 on the digging. So can I get a gold?
This one?
Yeah, and emerald, please. I suppose I have to get an emerald. There's no other choice.
Gold and emerald. 1 point up on the mining track. And
I'm
uncover a
gonna
new tile.
Do this one.
Okay, so one of
I
your
need to-
dwarves goes up in strength.
Yeah, I need to increase my strength of my dwarves. It's turquoise. It's blue.
Turquoise. I think that's turquoise.
Yeah.
Einen Goblinen. Das einen Orken. You can tell I've been to Germany recently.
Right, I think that's it, isn't it?
Okay.
Need to refresh the tiles.
Let me know if you're watching this live, if the stream is going okay, because I've just heard my computer decided to kick into overdrive. The hard drive seems to be whirring away for no reason whatsoever. And quite often when it does that, the stream kind of gets interrupted. But yeah, let me know if it's all streaming okay.
Gosh, this is the point when you realise that you've got to do that before you can do that.
Yes.
and
Yes.
That before you can do this. And all these things that you want to do that come at the end of a sequence, and you've got to get the sequence right. So what I really want to do, if I'm going to kick any more enemies, I need more keys, don't I?
Bjorn says it's all okay. Excellent. That's good. No problems with the stream. Thank you.
So I'm going to need more keys. But to get more keys,
You need to forge a tool and put it there.
I need to forge a tool and put it there.
And you want to do that anyway, because that's going to give you points at the end of the game for defeated enemies.
Okay. So to forge a tool, though,
You could explore
So,
here.
yes.
That's one way of doing it,
which is by digging
by digging.
and then turning over that tile.
But you would need iron to forge a tool.
Which I haven't got.
You haven't got. You could dig for iron, but you'd be throwing away resource. So you might want to deliver first,
Right.
to use some resources or do an inlay or
Right.
yeah.
Okay, well, let's do this. Let's do a strength 2 delivery. And deliver. Who wants stuff? Can't go there. Can't go there. So I could do a 2 delivery over here.
Yeah, that would unlock this gate.
Oh yes.
Sorry, this gate.
Give me a gate.
Or one and one to here.
Let's go here. I'll put some mithril into it. There.
Okay, which gets you 2 points.
Which gets me 2 points.
Oh, no, that's not points. That's points.
Oh, sorry. And then I get to place a thingy, and I get my.
You do.
And I get to place a of these, which. Ooh, let's go there, or even though beer is good, let's
Yeah.
go do
I
that.
think you've got spillover of 1
Spillover of 1.
if you wanted to.
So I can put a gold into here.
Which is another 2 points.
Yep. Super.
So you delivered 2 things,
Did.
and that's it?
Yep.
Okay. Something sliding down. What's sliding down? Nope. Nothing's sliding down. Right. Okay, so right, I need to get more of these buildings unlocked off the board for this to be worth loads. So I need to go digging to get get those resources. So let's use a 2 with a +1 for 3 points of diggage. So I have some iron, some emeralds, and some emeralds. And then because I did 3 points of diggage, I moved 2 up on the mining track, which is another achievement. And then I uncover 1 thing. Well, that's interesting. Because if I do that, and then that, oh, but then there's that. Oh. None of these are the thing I want. So I'm going to take this one. And I'm going to put this up to a 3. And it is black. 2 monsters on it. 2 goblins. Right, so what did I do? I went digging, I took 3 resources, I moved up on this track, I flipped that over, and I got a strength. And I think that's it.
Oh, it's come around too quickly to me.
3 turns left.
And I've got lots to do, like you say. Right. I'm going to deliver with a strength of 3. Right, deliver with a strength of 3. Right, I want to get on the emerald up there. I get what, 2 on there. 1, 2. I get gold there. Okay, right. So I'm going to
You're delivering, are you?
yeah, so green and gold.
Deliver for 3, if you want to. Because you're +1.
Yes. So I'm doing those
You're
3.
doing those 3.
Yeah.
Where are you delivering to?
No, I'm doing 2. I'm doing 2
Okay.
on the over here.
Did you want to use the
I have to
lower
use-
dwarf then?
Sorry, I'm using 3. This one here.
Yeah, but you're only delivering 2.
No, because I'm going to go up there.
Oh, 2 plus the
Overflow.
1. Right, okay. So 3 in total.
Yes. So
Right, I see.
I haven't worked out whether I want to do one of these things though. I think if I want to get tracks, I'm going to have to do this. Right. So I am going to have to do gold and mithril there. So gold, and that gives me 2 on this track. 1, 2,
which is a coin.
which gives me that, and a coin, which is going. I'm always purple. Oh, there's no points there, is there? Because those beers are not going to do anything for me at the end of turn. Oh, is there any victory points for resources at the end?
Yeah, 1 for every 3.
Oh.
And it includes beer and resources, I believe.
Okay, so if I get that one then. Sometimes these have tracks on them, don't they?
But you are going to slot it. You could get a relic,
Yep.
for example, or a strength, or all
Yep.
sorts of juicy bonuses.
Which is what I'm doing. And
So you can have either of those two.
yeah, so I think I need to do this one because I need to unlock some of these, but I'm not doing it this turn anyway. I've got 2 turns. I've already dug and I haven't got any resources. That's not going to work, is it?
You also get points for your deliveries. What did you just deliver? With ring
I've got
goats, that's
4
4 points.
So I can't take that one. I have to take the other one. That one's dig, isn't it?
That's that is basically flip over one
Yep.
of these tiles.
Right, which could be that if I get resources.
Yeah.
Right, and I had 1 extra, which was
Yep.
with the green, which I'm going to go up here,
Which is 1 point.
and you give me 1 point.
Is this the last turn? The last
No.
round?
It's the last round. Yeah.
So if somebody takes that, they can't use it.
It's not the last turn. It's the last round.
Ah.
Is that everything?
Is that everything? What
So
did
I
you do? You
delivered
delivered.
3. I got my pillar.
Yeah.
I've got things. Yep.
You took the coin. The coin got you to take a relic.
Yeah. I think gates are giving you more points, but pillars get you up on tracks. Maybe I should have. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, 3 turns left.
Okay. I think if I do a build with a strength of 3. Build with the strength of 3 sounds good. Build with the strength of 3. So let's use him to build. And it's going to be a house and a gate. Now, just remind me how this works. Is that 2 points? So if I put that there, is that 4 points?
That's 4 points
That's
Oh.
at the end of the game.
at the end of the game.
It's I believe 4 points immediately,
Yes,
and then 4 points at the end of the game.
that seems like a good thing to do.
Are you allowed to do that?
Pete is because
No, he
he's
didn't-
got
he
he's
didn't
got
pick it
special
up.
building. Oh no, you can't.
You picked up the
I
pillar
can
one,
do that.
but not the gate
I
one.
have the knowledge. I'm not going to tell you. Secret.
So you can't put
So
they can't
because
put them
I-
on the same.
Yeah.
You can't. Each tile can only have 1 gate on it.
Oh, I see.
So you can put it there.
Okay, yeah, well, that's no brainer,
That's
isn't
fine.
it? Same outcome. So that's 4 points.
4
now.
points. No, it's actually only 3 points now, because it's a gold and a green. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
3
you're
points
looking at the
immediately,
veins.
and 4 points at the end of the game.
Oh, so it's the mithrils that I was looking
Yes.
at these because I was
Yeah.
seeing a blue.
Oh yes, but it gives you more points at the end of the round.
But the immediate points for
Oh, I
building a
see.
gate is that.
So it's 3 points now.
3 points now.
Okay, all right. And then I place a house. I'm going to place a house. I'm going to place it.
Is end game scoring depicted somewhere on the board? No, I don't think it is. No, you've got the end of game scoring for this, and you've got your objectives, but no, I don't believe
I'm
it
going
is.
to put it here. Little housey house, and I'll take an iron.
Well, it's here for this. And your objectives. Yeah, so the enemies in the mountain is not the point you lose for the enemies in the mountain. I don't believe is printed on the board anyway. Yeah,
Think-
it's all on the back of the player
I
aid.
think that's my turn.
Right, I had a plan. What was the plan? It was to delivery. That's what we need to do. We need to do some deliveries because I want to unlock as many of these buildings as I can, but I only have 1 cart. So I can only actually do 1 delivery
These are going to be refreshed.
unless I somehow get another cart, which I can do by unlocking tools. Oh. Yeah, okay. So it seems really weak, but I'm going to deliver for 1. I'm going to deliver this emerald to here. And an emerald is worth 1 point. I have now filled that. So I get a beer. Hang on a minute. Yeah, because if I use my 3 for this, I then can't build the thing that I actually need to build. So yeah, we deliver for 1. I got the point for doing that. I got the beer for doing that. And I get this. Wow. Okay. That seems really weak. But I think that's it. Gosh.
I've only got 2 turns left. It's not enough.
I know. Need more.
I need to get that to be able to score both of those. 2, 4, 6. I think that one's on there, isn't it? In the middle. Right, I'm going to build with a strength of 3. So that gives me a house, and I'm going to put my pillar down. Do I want to excavate before I check? I think it's okay. So, pillar is going to go here. And it's 2 gold and a mithril. So gold puts me 2 up on here, which powers up my last dwarf, and 1 up on here. And then my house is going to go, right, it has to go somewhere. What am I doing? Not quite got there. Suppose it doesn't matter. What's the victory points here? House is on blue. So where's the blue? That's gold. That looks good. There.
Where I was going to build.
Oh, perfect. There's no enemies there, so it looks good. I'm going to get lots of negative points for enemies. But, there we go. Right, do I want... I think I'm going to leave that till last turn. I think I've done everything.
All right, Pete, your penultimate turn.
I think I'm going to dig. For 1.
Dig for 1. Emerald or gold?
Which is a bit rubbish. Gold, I think.
1 up on the mining track. And excavate a new hole.
I think it's going to have to be this one, because otherwise I can't see a way of...
So you get to forge a tool.
Doesn't really matter, I don't think. So I'll just take this one. Why not? And I'll put it here, which I want to do to get the keys.
So you can move 2 monsters.
Move them.
Question is, can you move the same monster twice? I don't know.
So a pillar is associated with all of the hexes surrounding it when it comes to negatives for monsters.
Yeah.
How many monsters are you moving?
2.
2, yeah.
But it doesn't matter how many monsters are on a tile. It's just if there are monsters on a tile, you lose 2 points.
Well, this is basically just an exercise in screwage. So can I mess things up for somebody?
Yes.
Which out me and Paul was ahead. Probably.
Well,
I've got lots.
Not there, because you've already got them. There messes me up as well.
And Paul.
Yeah, messes all of us
so
up.
you don't
equally,
want to
it's
point
pointless. That messes me up as well. That messes me up as well.
So you can move that troll,
Yes.
which means you wouldn't lose any points. If you move it to there, then it doesn't change anything.
Right.
I would go from getting -2 for this one and -2 for that one to only getting -2 for this.
Oh, that's true. Actually, yeah, it would help you.
And it would move away from the gate.
Right. Okay. So that's moving 1. And the other one, I'll move. Is that the limit on how many they can? The
No,
capacity.
3. 3 is the limit.
3 is the limit. Okay, well then you can have another one.
I think you can only move them to adjacent.
Yes.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They've only got little legs.
I spent too much time thinking about this. I'll just put it in. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's that.
2 points lost
See-
per building adjacent to a tile that has at least one monster on it. Yes.
Per building.
No, not per building. It's per hex.
So you saved me 2 there, but then gained me 2 there.
It's if you have presence on the tile, you lose 2 points if there are monsters on that
Oh, I
tile.
could have moved that one.
You
away,
can't
couldn't I?
lose more than 2 points per tile.
Could have moved that one away and put it there, but then no, that's okay. Done. I overthink it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, I need to build. I'm going to build with this 3. I'll do this first, which is going to be 1 up on this track, which gets me a strength and a beer. Okay, and now I'm building for 3. So a 3-point build is a gate and a house. And because of my special ability that can build gates next to each other, the best place is probably here. But actually, that's not too bad. And that gets me in 2 different districts. And I want to be in different districts. Although there's monsters there.
Oh, yes.
we don't like those monsters. So I think I'm gonna go here where it's safe. So that gets me 5 immediate points. And it's going to get me some at the end. And then the house was going to go there, but it can't. It can go here. But again, that's not in any different districts, but it is a safe space.
It gives you an iron or an emerald.
Yeah, I'll take an emerald. Right. And I think that's it. I think I built, that's not chained anything else off.
Right.
So we are on our last turns of the game.
Can I use the relic at the start of my turn?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to undo this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I go up on that track
One on the mining track,
and get an extra star.
which is a
And I
star,
go up on here and I
which
get...
gets you a tradition
Right, are we right in thinking that this one gives me 1 negative victory point? For
instead
each?
of 2. Yeah.
I think that's going to be really good for me.
Okay.
I think I'm on 7 stars with this one. 7 achievements. I don't think I'm going to get to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would put me on 7, and I'm not going to get here this turn. And I've just crossed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So what does it show? Not going to have building districts. It's 1 monster. Right. So that was my relic. So now my turn. I'm going to deliver the 2. Unfortunately, with strength 3, but I've only got 2 resources. This isn't. Is this unlocked or is this on the board?
Unlocked. Whether it's on the board or your player board.
Ah. Yep. So I'm going to go here then to
Mhm.
deliver 1 gold and 1 emerald.
Which is 3 points.
So it's 2. And which gives me this, which
Yep.
I go 2 up on here, but doesn't really give me
No.
the extra 1 I need,
But it does unlock that.
which goes on my board. And that is my last turn.
How does the scoring work? So, for example, with me, with enemies I've killed or imprisoned, it's 4 times
Number of enemies
2
multiply. This doesn't count.
multiplied by
1. Because you got 1 tool.
right. So if I
I'll let Kath answer any rules queries. I can hear Loki
yeah.
wailing. He might be stuck in the attic.
Oh, because
No.
the things are...
Yeah.
So if I collect 2 more, if I collect 2 more enemies, it's going to be 6 times 1.
Yep.
So I get 6. If I fill that in, it's going to be 4 times 2
Yep.
is 8.
Yeah, or
So
6
I'm-
times 2 if you get 2 more.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get 2 more
Okay, so
monsters
it'd be 4
and fill
times-
that in.
Yeah,
If
4
I've got 1
times
more
2.
turn.
And also you get one of these, but that's not going to give you... It give you 2 victory points if you get that line and 3 victory points if you get that line.
And I'm not going to be able to use them for anything useful.
But it's victory
Mind
points.
you, the delivery, if I take the delivery, I can then use it immediately.
After you've
What-
after you've finished that action that you're
Yeah.
going to do, you then can do that after.
I could do a delivery.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I think I really want to do is fill that in. So how do I fill that in?
So you need to have one of these. It's this action that isn't here. This one, this action. So you can put a workshop down on either of these two veins.
Right, so where am I going to find one of those workshop actions?
And then, you know,
They're not-
building,
they're not
it's
there.
a build action.
Oh,
Which you bought, it's a compass, or you can use your library.
right, so I could put a workshop down and use emeralds, and that gives me a building.
You don't
I
need to
could
pay any
do-
resources to put your workshop down.
Right.
It's just when you put it on
Oh, I
that
see.
emerald vein. But you've got to be careful about you getting your -2 victory points with a hex if there's any enemies on it, monsters.
True.
You'd have to
So-
use your library as well because you've already used your build action.
So
What's your strength?
there's
2.
2 buildings there already.
Mm-hmm.
That's an emerald. If I'm going to go here, there's an enemy there, so that's going to get me negatives. So I'm better off not placing that to
There's
get.
one space here. This is an emerald, but there's enemies there again. Oh no, you can't. You're already on that. You're turquoise on it.
Yeah, you
you
can only
can't
be
go
on
on
each
it.
place once.
In which case, I think I'm better off rather than filling that in and getting 4 times 2 is 8.
No, 4 extra. Because
You're already getting 4 points. You don't need both tools. It's enemies multiplied by tools. So you're getting 4 points at the moment. If
Yeah.
you put a tool there, you'd get 8 points instead of 4.
Yeah, so it's 4 multiplied by 1 at the moment.
At the
if
moment.
I put a tool in there, it's 4 multiplied by 2.
Yeah.
So I'm getting an extra 4 points by filling that in.
But
Correct.
But I'm getting.
You don't.
But if I'm going here, then I'm getting minus 2 points for the enemy. Whereas if I kill some more enemies, I could get 6 times 1 is 6, and I won't get the negative. So I'm
But
going
you
to end
don't have any resources to buy one of the tools.
Yeah, good point.
That's
So,
right.
Okay. Well, I could if I placed a. No, anyway,
So fighting.
I think we're going to do fighty fight. Seems like the best thing to do. Usually is when you're a dwarf and you've got had some beer. So, strength 3 fighting. Let's see what I can do. Oh, that would be useful.
You could have killed both of those.
I could kill both of those. I could kill that one, but that helps somebody else as well. So, no, let's just kill both
Yeah.
of these.
Okay. So you get 2 prestige for the troll.
Yep.
Which means you get to increase the strength of one of your dwarves.
Is that going to be worth anything at the end?
No, not unless you've got that. And then you also get that.
Okay, beer and an emerald and an iron.
1 turn too late.
Yeah.
It's always the way, isn't it? You just get everything you need 1 turn too late.
Okay, that's me done. End of my game. Up from final scoring.
So I've got a 2 with a +2. I don't actually know what I want to do. I mean, I can't. If I can craft a tool, then that could be worth quite a bit. But I don't know how I'm going to be able to craft a tool. Let's just check on achievement stars. So I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to get another 3 stars, am I? I mean, I'm close to getting that one. I'm close to getting that one, but yeah. So I've done one of these 2 things, and that one's going to be worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points to me, and that's worth 7. So I'll go for that one. Right, but I can fight monsters for 4, dig for 4, and I have space for stuff. I don't know. I think fighting monsters is probably going to be the best thing. Although moving up on the prestige track's not going to get me anything. I get another relic if I go there. Not that relics are worth any, because I haven't got any of these. So all of these things that I've been wanting to do the whole game, now I'm looking at, it's not actually going to get me anything.
What did you put your tools in? Oh, the pillars and the gates.
The pillars and the gates, which I can only unlock if I deliver.
You've only got 2.
And I've only got 2 of them, so I'm only getting 4 points for that. It's a bit rubbish, but I don't think there's a way I can forge another tool. And I'm not seeing a way that I can forge another tool. It'd be nice to get another one of these, but to do that I need to move up there, and you move up there by doing deliveries or by beating a troll. Okay, right, we're going to fight. 2 plus 2 is 4. And now, am I losing any points at the moment? I'm not.
You've done well.
Yeah. Okay, and if I remove that troll, it's not going to do anything. And if I remove that goblin. So there's the 4. So I get 2 prestige for the troll. No prestige for the goblin, but I do get prestige for that. And I get 1 up on that track and a mithril, which I can have. And then because I moved 1 up on that track, I get a coin. So I'm not going to take the one that costs me a point. I'm just going to take that one. But I will slot it in. So that's actually going to get me a point. That's not. Yeah, I'll just slot it in there and level up a different dwarf. Okay, I think that's it. So, council time. So in turn order it's supposed to be, but
Okay.
it sometimes often doesn't matter.
So I get 2 beer, a victory point, and an iron.
I go 1 up on this track, which gets me another one of. Oh,
Which we move them along.
oh my goodness. I love that one, I think.
Yeah.
Gets me a beer. Spent that one. No.
Where do you want to put the coin?
Let's put it here. Ooh. And get
Yeah, because your relics are
Yeah.
going to be worth a
gonna
point.
be live,
so
it doesn't matter. Just grab
this one,
Yeah, I
as
can't
long as
use
it's
it.
different.
Can't use it. And beer and
Cool.
emeralds. So
More beers.
more beers,
More beers, please.
beers and beers. Okay.
So I get 1 on the prestige track and 1 on the mithril track. So that actually does get me a strength.
What's 1 point?
Yeah. Strength and a mithril. Right. Dwarves come home for the final time. Monsters. So I have enough keys. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
1 point, please.
5 points, I think.
Yep, 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, that's it for the council.
Did we do that?
No, we've got to
No,
do
we've done the
we've done
council.
council first,
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
and then move to.
And yeah, you're right. I could have built the workshop. That would have got me a tool. Yeah, never mind. Right, should we do this one first?
Yep.
So, Kath.
Right, I think this one scores me more because it's 3 there and 4 there, which is 7, and
7
this one
points.
scores me 5.
Yep, so 7 points. Hey,
I think that one still gets me 9.
is it 9? And I've still got just the 1 pillar, which is 7.
That's a good pillar though.
Yeah. Right, next one. Pillars next to gold. This is the problem.
I think I've got 3. So I've got 2 there and
So
1
that's
there.
6 points.
And then gates on blue, I get 4 points. Got 1 gate is on blue.
Hey,
So I've got pillar next to gold, pillar next to gold,
so that's 4.
gate next to.
Blue and blue, which is 4. Okay. I've got no pillars next to gold, but I have a gate on there, which is 4. Right, and then
Workshops.
finally, workshops on emeralds. Kath, you
I've
have
got-
1,
1. Yep.
so that's 1 point. And houses on turquoise,
I think I've got
1.
1.
Pete,
I got house on turquoise.
house of turquoise. Okay. I've got house on turquoise,
Which is 4.
which is 4.
Workshops. No.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Just want to check something that you do get that. I mean, that's the way we've been scoring it.
What would be the alternative?
The gates, yeah. So gate number 4, 2 points for each gate located in black halls and 1 point. Blue has 2 gates. This tile grants 2 points for each gate located in blue halls.
Ah, so we've been given 4 points, we should be getting 2 points.
And the other is on a yellow. So yeah, so in the example, the player here has got a gate between 2 black, and then they've got a gate between yellow and blue. And they've said One is on 2 black hulls and the other is on a yellow hull and a blue hull. And they gain 5. No, it's right.
There we are.
Yeah, because the yellow one there is not worth anything. So it's 2, 2,
Oh,
5.
the hall is a
So we've been
hex
doing it
and
right.
a district is the
Correct.
hexes together.
We have been doing it right. That's good.
Okay.
Okay. End of game scoring opportunities on your thing. So for every pillar and gate that you've unlocked,
I get 1 point. I think
which
it's 4.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, you get 1 point. So that's 4 points. Pete, for every different relic you've got, you get a point.
2.
And then for every monster that you've defeated, you get 1. And it is just for every monster, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Because that
If
seems
defeated-
really good.
Defeat any enemy.
Yeah,
So
so that's 6. Right, me, not as good as it should be because I messed up. But I have only unlocked 2, so that's 4. This was my big comeback moment. I was hoping to get like 12 for this. And this is for each different district that I'm in.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm only in 2 districts.
Okay. Yeah, you're in the black and the blue, aren't you?
I was hoping to get really well from this. Right, final scoring.
The red one.
So, King's Throne. Who delivered the most of the King's Throne?
Me.
6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second,
Equal.
Oh, is
it's
it
equal,
friendly ties?
and we're on the same line, so it is 3 points each.
What do you need blue? No, 1, 2, 3.
Right, objectives. So you've got
I only can do 1. I think I've got 5.
5 achievement stars, which means
achievements.
you can score 1 objective.
So I think this one gives me 8. Is that on the board or on unlocked or
It's the
on my
same.
board? Okay, so it gives me 8 points.
8 points, nice. Pete, how many stars you got?
I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. So you
just
can
the
score 1 of them.
which is going to be this one. I've got 6 keys,
So 12 points.
12 points.
Okay. I've only managed to do 1 of these. That one's only worth 5, but this one's worth 10.
Wow.
Got 10 for that.
70.
Yeah,
Gosh.
nice.
I should have read that one.
Achievements,
Monsters?
if anybody got more than 9 achievements.
Enemies.
Enemies on the board. Right, so we'll go through the hexes one at a time. There are enemies on this tile, so Kath loses 2 points.
I have got
You
a
only
special
lose one.
tile. I only lose 1
So you
tile.
lose 1 for that tile. You lose 1 for that tile. You lose 1 for that tile. Pete, you lose 2. And here, Kath, you lose 1. And that's it. Supports and extra resources. 1 point for every 3 combined
Oh, I get 1 point.
beer and resources. I get 2. Oh, it's blooming close.
I get 2.
There you go. I think that's it. Well done, Pete.
Mm.
82, 77, 72.
Mm.
I'm really happy the fact that I'm only that far behind, considering
Yeah.
I was quite far behind.
I'm wondering if I should have picked up a gate rather than picking up a pillar in my last or second, whenever I picked up in the last round. Because the pillars give you loads of points when you put them down. But I went up on the
Well,
tracks.
the pillars move you up on the tracks. The
Yeah, it's
gates,
tricky,
the
yeah.
gates give you the points.
I think I got that's when I got this one, so it probably was the pillars was better because I got that one, which stopped me getting. I probably would have gotten 4 less points.
Right, quick round the table discussion before we have dinner, because
Really does remind me of Bitoku, which
Does it?
It's the only one of that designer's game that I
Right.
played, but it's got so much in common, but
Yeah.
different theme.
so yeah, as mentioned at the start, for those of you that have joined us halfway through or whatever, this is not a sponsored playthrough video. That means we can be absolutely honest with our thoughts on the game. I do want to say a big thank you though to Devere and to Thames and Cosmos UK for providing me with this copy of the game, but I've not been paid any money to create this video. All of the advertising revenue goes to charity. So yeah, off we go. Pete, your first game of it and you beat us. So thoughts?
Well, I'm gonna have to give that to the quality of the teach. No, it's I liked it. I liked, in fact, thematically, it kind of feels as though it works nicely because you do feel as though you are operating a dwarf underground operation, killing enemies, mining, expanding, doing those things. It does hang together thematically, and it's a little bit abstract, but yes, good, liked it.
Kath, your second game of it?
Yeah.
How do you feel after your second game?
I never do well on the second time I play things.
Okay.
I always do better on the first. I still like it. It's sometimes we were chaining actions, weren't we? We were doing like 2-3 things in a turn. Sometimes it was just like really quick, over and done with. Like you say, I've played with Nefer and Bitoku, and it's very similar style, with lots of different tracks and moving around. Sometimes it was confusing whether we had finished everything, and I was worried that I'd missed something, because it's usually to your disadvantage if you miss it, don't you? But I like it.
I like it.
I think when neither of us got to 8 achievements, did we?
No.
And with this tile, I was on 5. Maybe I could have pushed a bit more, but if I built...
I didn't do much on the tracks yesterday.
Yeah.
Mark did and got to 7. But he said that if he'd have just done things a little differently, he could have got to 8.
Well, I purposely wasn't going up on this track.
I
But
deliberately wanted this one as much.
I meant I didn't power up my dwarves, which was a detriment to me, which I think held me back. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't only doing low power actions.
So my thoughts on the game. First of all, I think it is a very good game. And I've enjoyed playing it the 2 times that I've played it. And I would happily play it again. There are some really good things about it. I think the iconography is really good. So the graphic design and the iconography are very, very good, with the one exception being the pillars, and it's not easy to tell which tracks you move up based on the pillars. And it would have been really easy for them to have, if you built a pillar next to a yellow thing, it moves you up on the yellow one. The black one could be this one, and the blue one, but whatever.
It's the veins, not
The-
the...
yeah, sorry, is it the veins?
Yes.
So it's the veins.
It's the veins.
It's the veins.
Not the background colour.
They could have done that differently. That's the only problem that I think I have with the graphic design, apart from the missing icon on these tracks, which was a little bit of an oversight and caused people a lot of issues. But other than that, the iconography is very clear. Even on the really complicated ones, once you half know the game, you can work out what the icons mean without having to look them up.
Yeah.
So that's good. And if you do need to look them up, back of the rulebook has a list of all of the objectives, all of the special projects, and all of the traditions. So that's all in there as well. Oh, and all of the inlays. That's all in there.
Player rate's great.
Player aid is great. I never looked at it, I don't think, apart from the building bonuses,
Yes.
the benefits of
Yeah.
the building. I've not looked at anything else in the game whatsoever.
I was
So
looking at it all the time.
You
and
were
it's really
right. Okay, it is a good player aid.
I think...
The final scoring in the council phase,
Yeah.
that's on there as well.
Because it's my second game as well, I didn't use it. It just literally...
I didn't use it
Yeah.
last night
Oh, no.
for things. No.
And you've got this, which helps you about building as well.
Yeah, again, all of the graphic design and the iconography here is good. So there's all the good things. The other thing that I like about it is it's snappy. This is a well, it's not a short game, but it's not a long game.
What was that, 2 hours?
Well, it's 2.5 hours since we started, but it was a
Yeah.
45-minute each.
True.
Yeah.
So it would be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
3-player game, you play it in an hour and a half. And for a game of this depth,
Yeah.
with an hour and a half, I think that's good. My issue is the length of the teach compared to the length of the game. It's 1/3. We taught for 45 minutes and then played for an hour and a half. That, for me, that ratio is a little bit out. And although I like the game, my personal preference is that I don't like chained actions. It's not something that I feel comfortable with because I always forget something. And this game has it in spades. This game has, oh, I'll move up on that track. That gets me this tile. Oh, but then I do that and I get a coin. And when I slot a coin in here, I then get to take an inlay and I do an inlay. And one thing can lead to lots of things. Now, I know lots of people like that in games. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. This game pushed my limit a little bit on how comfortable I was with it. Thankfully, the individual actions are relatively simple, but there's still one thing could lead to 3 or 4 other
I don't
things.
think there was, and I suffer from the same issue.
Right.
Like, for example, White Castle, I can sometimes just find myself thinking, what am I doing?
What was it?
What am I doing? What am I doing? I've just completely lost the thread.
Yes.
But I didn't feel that with this one.
Okay.
Did we do your council on your board again at the end of that round?
My council. We didn't.
No,
So
we didn't.
so I'm owed some more points.
And you can put another one here, which means
Oh,
that you're second.
Right. We're going to have a recount.
Yeah, so I lose 3
Recount.
points.
Hang on. Yeah. So I get a
But
point.
you don't get the victory point.
Well, I get a point for that, and I can move a monster.
Ooh.
Oh.
Now I'm not going to move a monster because
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to work out right. But this one I get 2 points because I'd unlocked 2 things, and this one I can make a delivery.
But does that mean you get 1 less victory point?
I get 1 less victory point, so I get 1 less victory point.
for the resources.
for the resources, but I do make a delivery of. He doesn't want Mithril.
You can take emeralds.
Yeah. So I lose a victory point because I don't have
Yeah,
6.
I've done that already.
But I do gain a victory point because I delivered
So that's
an emerald.
Yeah.
And
But it
now
means
you
Pete
get-
loses 2 points.
Okay.
So it's even closer.
I think we also
Thank you
missed
for
that
that.
at the end of the first round, because you definitely had that tile at the end of the first round, and you've only got 2 wheelbarrows deliveries up here, so you should have.
Yeah,
3.
I may not have had the resources.
You may not.
but
have
that's fine.
resources, Yeah.
But yeah, so on the recount,
Wow.
that is even closer.
Right, can we stop recounting now, please?
So one of the things that I do like about it, even though I was sort of complaining that it's too short, is because the game is short, you won't get to do everything.
Mm.
And there are so many different things that you can do that you can focus on. And I'm thinking more the tools for the end of game scoring. You know, I got three of these and came last.
Mm.
Whereas last night, these, because people were doing them properly, that should have been 8 to 10 points for me, and it wasn't. But I got caught out because I thought, right, I'm really going to do that. I'm really going to unlock a load of pillars, and I'm going to put them on the board. And then I got the first one down, and I got all excited, thinking, well, that's going to win me with the game. This is going to be easy. And then suddenly I went, oh, wait a minute. In order to unlock pillars, I need to do deliveries. But I've only got one delivery space. If I'd have got another delivery tool, then I could have possibly done more.
Right.
But it's timing it. It's timing it right. It's the same with you with the digging. Because you didn't unlock any of these, you were digging and you were finding an excess of resources.
And I was throwing them away.
Yeah.
But as you say, punchy and short, it delivers the full-on complex game experience.
It is complex.
But in, half an evening?
In an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
2 hours for a full-play game.
Whereas long and sprawling, and it is, I actually really prefer. White Castle really opened up my eyes to how good a game can be and be
9 turns, 1 hour, or 45 minutes. Yeah. So both of you have said that you can see elements of Bitoku and Minefa in here. I'm not seeing them.
It's just more the lots of different things going on at the same time. Like
Okay.
we've got lots of little competitions in each little area.
Okay.
But yeah,
Because the core thing with Bitoku and Minefa is that in each round you've got 9 actions, 3 of which are placing a dice, 3 of which are moving the dice, and 3 of which are doing the thing that you got that unlocked the dice, or something like that.
Yeah.
And they both follow that similar sequence. But yes, in both of those games there are... I felt in this game there was more going on. I don't know, I need to go back and play Bitoku and Minefa again.
Minefa's got about 6 different.
It's got 6 little mini games going
mini
on.
games, yeah.
but this designer, playing his games, it feels like a chore, does it? Bitoku in this one is my only experience, and they're good.
If you're happy with the complex games, yeah. There's a few people that will bounce off this because it's above their comfort level, and there's people that bounced off Bitoku.
Well, some people bounce off, hey, that's my fish.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, overall, I think we liked it.
Good.
Sabika I wasn't keen on. Sabika I played a couple of times. I felt that there were, I've got limited time to play games and I've got limited space to store games. And I played Sabika and it wasn't a keeper for me. I think I played it 2 or 3 times. It was okay and there were good bits about it, but it just wasn't as good as the other ones. Whereas this, Minefa and Bitoku, I'm probably going to be keeping. Minefa and Bitoku, I'm probably going to keep for a longer time. This one I need to play a couple more times. I'm definitely happy to play this more because I want to do better, basically, and I feel that I can do better depending on what I take. But these 3 tiles, I think they're fairly major. We all did really well from that, and I was kind of hoping that I'd have just managed to get the best place, get it early. You missed out in round 1.
I was lucky to get this tile that let me put that one there.
Yeah.
But I think it's only one, so
It's only
I
one
probably
pillar.
should have put it down there and then developed another pillar somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I think this gave you 9 points because we didn't know what these 2 were at the time, did
Yeah.
we? But this is only giving me 9 points. Where this gave me 5, and then this one gave me 7. So
Because I got 7 for that in round 1.
Yeah.
Or 6 in round 1, and then 7 in round 2, 7 in round 3.
Yeah.
Whereas you missed out in round 1 completely. But you got 7 for that in round 2 and 7 for round 3.
No, I got that in round 3 and this one in round
Oh, you
2.
got that in round, which was 5. So you got 5 and then 7.
Yeah.
And Pete, you got
9.
well, it wasn't 9,
Oh no,
was
you
it?
changed it.
It
Got
was 3, then 7.
It was
Yeah.
3, and then it was
then 7.
then it was 7 and then 9 or something.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
when I was thinking about that, I was thinking I had to count that one for the whole of the game. And I
Yeah.
wanted to have a bigger area.
It
That-
might have been.
that's
3 and
what
9
hurt
and
me.
9.
Yeah.
I got nothing for that. Nothing for the pillars next to gold.
Yeah.
At all. Because I snapped that position thinking it was the most awesome, which it was, but none of them were gold. So actually that one ended up being so much better because you were getting the 2 points for that as
I've got
well.
a feeling that tile was turned over as well at the second one, so it might
Yeah,
have been
it
3
was.
and 9 and 9.
Cool. Right, we're all done. So we're finished. Thank you very much to everybody for watching, keeping us company, and also helping out with a couple of the rules and things that we missed during the play. I think we did pretty well, considering it wasn't a sponsored playthrough video where, yeah, and I only played it for the first time last night. So yeah, I did the best I could, and hopefully that was good for you. And yeah, if you're interested, then tonight at 8 o'clock UK time, we're going to be playing Civolution with the new expansion. Civolution was my favourite game of last year. It's had a little mini expansion, and we're going to be playing that right here, 8 o'clock tonight. So join us for that if you are interested. Other than that, thank you, Kath. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you again to all of my patron supporters. If you like the content that I create and you want to support me directly and help me carry on making videos like this, you can support me at patreon.com/gaming rules. And if you are a patron supporter, you also get access to some extra behind the scenes videos as well, which, yeah, there's lots of them and there'll be more of them. But thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.